Alright, boys. I'm just gonna raise here. I feel like, yeah, I feel like I got induced. Yeah, he's playing cute. We'll play him though. I kind of felt like this could be happening, but well played. Why isn't it letting me change the color? Half pot. Probably call most of the time here with your like third best ace. But that being said, I wouldn't be surprised if the c-bet range is a little too strong and we could start running overfolds. People. I think a nittier style heads up versus most regs usually performs better. Yes, you have to be aggressive heads up, but most people do not play aggressive enough to give you the reward for it. This is over to check. We just check on like with the middling is 10 with an over. Probably bets like 20% of the time, but not really. We're gonna check here. Keeping like 9 to diamonds. The incentive to bet is not much. Now here we have a decision. The reason I don't like going thin is I expect people to run a lot of checks on the Kong. Could also reopen turn, but I like to run overbet on the 9. But maybe just half pot is fine. Half pot on the 9 is probably a fine strategy. It looks like I kind of misplayed my hand, but if I'm one-sizing flop and turn, it feels pretty fine. So check, B75. Yeah, nice one. So, oh, this is my pre-flop sample. This is our last session chat. We ran 5 binds below EV. This was a really toilet run session. Quite sad after all the momentum we've had recent. To just get absolutely slaughtered, but whatever. Okay, we're gonna mix here mostly, probably checking weak 10. I probably should still bet. He doesn't have much 10x this play. Probably could just simplify to betting every 10. I don't think like you really need to check too much 10x here. And then we just simplify to betting river. This might be slightly too thin, but I don't know. Versus like most regs I would bet here, but versus this guy maybe he's too nutty. Some people might be a little too trappy here. You know what, I hate betting this hand actually. I hate betting this card. People will not raise enough a queen X. Even though like this card is just like super easily underbluffed. You thought forever. Nice, okay. I like betting though. You called ace high. Obviously, I like betting when they call ace high. I don't really know how the opponent plays. Just worried that like if they trap too much ace X. So this is our overall graph now, guys. We were kind of on the up and up, but now we are back into the pits. Fits of despair. Obviously, we're redlining the shit out of going with all in pre-flop, but I think that's normal, right? It just only goes up. It never goes down. Because when you get it all, when you go all in, you either get called or not, right? So it's impossible for your red to be losing. Unfortunate. We're only like downlink. We'd be this session just in EV alone. Like I think I'm running bad without EV, but just in EV alone, guys, we'd be like only like 15 binds off at this point. I guess we call here. It's like could be losing. This guy's one of my viewers. I don't know how Nitty is pretty. I'm probably just cooked. I mean, if he jams, like I kind of want to fold. I don't think he jams as a bluff. I might fold. Like it's only like flush draws. I actually, obviously you could say why call pre then. You might be right. I don't know. Okay, well now we're gonna have to call down here when he does this. Jam would have given me like a decent MDF price to fold. Now I'm just not gonna have it, so we'll just call down now. If it goes jam call, then I think I could fold because he's calling with me behind. If he has a flush draw, I just miss out. And he likely has a flush draw, yeah. Whatever, he saved me money. Unfortunate, guys. I could maybe find the fold pre. Yeah. Whatever. I'm running the aces a lot recently in 4-bet pots. Oh, we would have won too. If we had just like punt called off, we would have got lucky. Half order check. Bad king. I like C-bet here, whatever. 51. Bad king, it's probably like, you could probably check here. More often than not, I think he just makes everything. It's pretty much zero EV with this hand for sure. I'd say like ace 6 and all this other weird shit is probably more so these types of hands. Okay. So now we gotta think about like what's our range. I mean, it's just weaker Jack X, right? I think it's just 77. It's not like overbet. 10x only size would be like 2x pot. I do actually like just running 2x mainly here, but whatever, let's just run this. I think I'm gonna get stationed, so. I mean, 2x is like kind of makes sense because it feels better as a bluff. But that being said, I don't think it's probably the best size. It depends. If you're putting like, if you play versus a lot of trappy players here, then I don't mind it. It does not make sense to just like check raise 10-9 here as a check raise line, in my opinion. Oh, what's cracking on? What's cracking with you, bro? Pretty good on my hand. Life is good, guys. My life is obviously great. Gonna watch Jackson Smith and Najigba go for 2,000 yards tonight. That's about what I got scheduled for today. I'm debating if I play Trey Benson. I don't think I do, but I'm definitely gonna be sweating him because I have him on my dynasty team. Garrick, you're the first on YouTube. You're not the first on Twitch. You got beat out. Oh, come on. This hand is a shove in theory, so we'll shove it. I don't know how nitty this guy. Oh. You could call late though. Ah, nice hand. Oh, we're free rolling. Oh, what do you mean? I got both my suits. Ah. So yeah, the bankroll got hit hard. It sucks because you had some momentum, guys, but we got absolutely cooked yesterday. What happened, Garrick? Sometimes it just shuts off on YouTube. I don't know why. If it does this, just go to Twitch. Cause like I was too far into my stream for me to. Also, thanks, Scortinato for the follow, for the prime. Satellite. How many Twitch followers am I up to now? I like my fucking Twitch. $642. 8 away from 650. How long it takes? How much, Mr. Egyptian? I'll host Egyptian when I get off if he's still on. That's crazy. Some people like this guy has so many more followers than me, Chad. He has 55.4K. I have 642. Probably should have range bet flop. I get a really strong hand though, so whatever. Nezuko 33. What do you mean? Why did you leave? Why did you leave? Let's gamble. Nezuko. Yo, Ronald McDonald, good luck today. Thanks to. Appreciate ya. Could consider value it, but probably should. I don't know why I'm over trapping in this pool. Like I said, I don't listen to my own advice. I just don't really range my opponents on too much stuff. It depends. I need to be kind of keeping track of the opponents that are range betting and not. I feel like the c-bet range on average has to be stronger. There should mix between the two. Jack high board's obviously like super good for him. He has ace jack off, we don't, so it should be like very high frequency half pot here on these jack high boards. Finds it well played him. Obviously, pretty bad turn. No, not like the best turn in the deck for his range. Obviously, it's nice, but yeah, I don't know if I like the bigger size here. Is what it is. We have like a decent time defending now. It's obviously hard when the king comes, but What game is the worst here? Probably this one. Nice. We'll take it. No, that's not my Twitch user URL. Good try though. That was a decent guess. This dude, depending on opponent, could be like too thin. Yo, good luck, boss. Thank you. 2 more aces, guys. Give Barrow the fucking VJ. Ah, which not. I love when it reverses. MTT streamers get crazy views. No, I know they do, but these guys have been streaming for a long time. We'll gap them. Don't worry, Frog. We will gap them in the long run. Right now, my content's not intense enough. Soon it will be. We're growing the challenge. We gotta get the YouTube videos going now. Okay, so what's action? Check, check. He checks back. Alright, let's just run 75. I feel like Shed's on the nittier side. I'm gonna fold this. It makes a big blind, but like I don't know if I'm getting this big blind. Could be wrong, but I think what that long of a tank? I gotta be good. Yeah. Like this call makes a big blind in theory, so that's like super losing pre. But if he's like underbluffing, it's like pretty. Obviously, you could say nittier post, but I'm trying to play a little bit better in these 4-bet pots. My winner is so atrocious when calling. I believe Shed's on the nittier side when it comes to these lines. Could be wrong though. If so, Shed, it's no personal flame, bro. You just made money, so just take the money, okay? By me folding that. Well, it's fun to fold here. I don't want to 4-bet bluff this hand. And it's obviously 4-bet or fold there. Could bet this hand at a frequency, but I don't know. Feels unnecessary in the stake. Take these type of hand classes. Because you probably get underbluffed. So like your checking EV should be higher. No point in not just realizing for free. Value board betting, and then the board comes like this. We're just cooked. We end up saving money because of this. It's something to run the raise. I don't think this is a 10. I feel like he overvotes. And on my line, I rep a 10 really heavy. He might still call me, but whatever. Feel like he gave off a sizing tell. I don't think this is a 10. Yeah. It's hard to call it. Like, there's no reason I can't have a 10, right? And check flop, check turn. It's like completely valid. We'll call here with like the guy playing. Obviously, like now, calling off here is kind of awkward. Yeah, what's on the menu today? Some fucking money, bro. Some all-in EV, some yellow line, to be honest. This is a really tough spot, because I obviously have the equity to call off for Sam, but it's unfortunately guys are just going to lay it down. This guy coming behind and rejamming on me, I can't call off, so I'm just lighting it for free. Yeah, like if I just flat here, he jams, I just lose. Like, it's one of those like things where you feel like you have to call pre, and then you get this flop, and then you're like, well, I got this flop, I gotta go with it, or my pre-flop call was bad. I think that's not fully true. Obviously would have made nuts, but I think if he doesn't find jam, then yeah. The issue is if he finds jam, like if I guarantee no for a fact it goes call, maybe it's profitable. But the issue is it can go call jam, and then I could rejam his bluff because like how does he call off? Genuinely, I think rejamming his bluff, like how does he call off? Like, but from my experience, when I have like fives there and the guy calls off with queens, I'm kind of just like, how does he call off? Well, thank you. It's like donation. So I'd rather just do that than try to get tricky. Maybe at like really high stakes, I would jam there as a merge, but I don't know. Still would have to know my opponents. A lot of people just don't fold good hands, even though it's like impossible to have bluffs there. And the only reason to bluff there is to make him indifferent with an overpair. Got to go back to work. Where do you work, Garrick? Or not where? What do you do for work? Sorry, I don't want to know where you work. I really don't want to know. But got to go back to work. Might find you next time. Yeah, appreciate you stopping by though. Appreciate it, man. You're always here for the vibes. Appreciate you. I said, where do you work? Oh, let's just block. I'm sure it makes more money than reopen. It's like possible, I guess. Fives, fours. Just why not bluffs? Bets. Yeah, I'm the one who stacks. I am the one who stacks. I'll make an edit to that. I'll do like an entire speech. Who do you think you're talking to? You're not some sick reg, Carter. Oh, overbet's actually Daijobu. $92. You do both here, but I think you raise sometimes, so I'll just do it. Maybe on overbet with the Jack of Hearts, we block these continues. He just has nuts. Unfortunate. I roll really high both times. This is a really bad jam, Calm. I know you're a fan of the stream. This is a really bad jam. Unless you think I'm over bluffing, but there's no reason you can't just call your hand. And I'm not saying it's a bad jam in terms of like you made like a huge error. I'm just referring it's a bad jam compared to just running call. I think. I mean, I could be wrong, bro. I mean, I'm not trying to cook. The reason, like, it's kind of like this thing where I think you just don't want to play river, but like, there's really no bad river for you. Like, yeah. Like, your hand you can just call. Like, you want to push the equity, but you could just jam these like 10-9 of hearts and stuff. Like, there's no reason to jam king 3 here. Like, it doesn't fold out better. Really. Like, if I'm reopening, like, I'm not gonna fold 2 pair plus here. Maybe queen 9, maybe like once in a billion years I'll fold queen 9 on the turn here because I won't expect it. If I had like the 9 of hearts. But I don't know if that necessarily makes this line good still though. Because honestly, bro, like, you wouldn't have got paid on this river, but on a heart river, I would have jammed my hand. And you would have got, like, when you hit the flop, I would have probably checked back. I literally would have checked back on a non-heart, so you always win. And then on a heart, like, I'm just telling you what would happen this hand. On a heart, I would have jammed as a bluff because I blocked king jack of hearts, jack 9 of hearts, stuff like this. Like, if the river was a 7 of hearts, I would have jammed because I block, like, these, like, jack of hearts hands. Ace jack, king jack of hearts, stuff like this, jack 9 of hearts. Obviously, my hand is a good overbet on turn, I think, guys, because like I block jams. Like he should, but like if he has jack 8 of hearts and he floats flop, or he's like jack 9 of hearts, he could turn these hands into jams. Anyway, I don't think your line's that bad. I rolled really high, so if you were playing it. What does this guy type? Just because it's like not the type of hand class that benefits from the full DV as much as like another bluff would. And it's not like you don't have showdown on the river. Like for example, you hand like ace 10 of hearts here, or ace jack of hearts here, or even 10-9 of hearts to an extent. You're like you're worried about getting bluffed on the river by a hand that's worse than you, which I guess you're worried about in this hand, to be honest. But you're also worried about when it goes check check, you're just gonna lose. That's mainly true with like ace 6 of hearts here though. You manifest some cards today? Yeah, I know. My manifesting's been fucking horrid. We'll just call with Rex in the big, I think. Need to do this more versus min raise. It's the only paired board I'll bet on, basically, these types of boards. If one of these games die, because I have a good spot here on my other F7 tables. I think the 10 is probably not the best on the turn here. This hand's probably bad. It blocks like probably every fold. Probably bet lower. Even like the 5-4 stuff bets, you know. I feel like I bet like these lower things that unblock. These like floats, like queen 10, queen 9. Like people could float this dog shit. Versus the small size. This hand's still 0 equity. And we have no over to the jack, which is relevant. People will call like the wraps of the jack there. He might even float like some 10-9s by himself, so. People kind of overfloat that board though with the small size, which is kind of tempting. Like people just don't fold anything. Sometimes some players call like some really bad hands. Like you're supposed to just overfold the flop's pretty garbage for you. But or it's like it's not garbage, but it's just kind of like there's some hands that just can't make money. Obviously IP, it's like you can be closer to MDF pretty much compared to OOP, obviously. All right, this game is like really bad, I think. Obviously, queen high is less good for him for this reason, because we have king-queen office played, and we're seeing this heuristic right now. Sticks are just 1/3 reopens mainly. He runs raise here. Double bet suit ace king. We're gonna call twice. Obviously, pretty much calling on 0 rivers. I just believe this guy, but it's just deuce or nothing right now, so we're just gonna stick to call. Really, really sad run out though. Like basically everything gets there. Obviously, people are love being trappy Andes, but if he tripled here, I probably would lose. So I don't see why we should just not win now, because hopefully it's just 5-4. Ugh, whatever. Nice hand. Damn, if I had run check jam here, I might have made more. Could have considered jamming hand, but like I didn't think like it was gonna be merge enough. Well played him for finding some merges, I guess. Fine line. I'll take our hand bluff still. The table going on the other monitor. Oh fuck, I still have 4x. Check too fast. Peter Evans overrunning check raise, whatever. I wonder what he picked up. I don't think this guy's gonna believe me here, but whatever. Oh shit. I think we just bet. We can run check call actually. I think he has a lot of bluffs with this action. If he jams, I'd probably run fold, but alright, good luck us over here. Classic spot. We got lucky. I didn't think he was dropping as much 10x with the flop check back, but good start. Nice. Get that yellow going. Yeah, obviously I'm probably supposed to, like, I could bet. I don't know. I thought he was more polar than this. I thought he was really repping like 5s and 6-5 guys on the turn, not gonna lie. So I didn't want to just rec, just go big. Okay, we'll leave this table. Who's sitting though? Yeah, the logic here is, like, I don't know. I don't know how people play their delays. Obviously, I think my line is still, like, kind of okay. I just figured he was repping, like, a lot of these misdraws. Downswing, it kind of ended, like, a couple days ago, but we're kind of, like, on the brink of a new one. We're kind of out of it, like, technically. Like, I think we got finally, like, to break even from, like, the start of, like, the bad swing just... yesterday, it feels like once we got back to even, we went right back down again. Because this, I believe, is like, even though it's like slightly losing before with rake, first of all, we got out of it in an EV. But yeah. Oh, whatever. I think I'm playing better now in general. Yesterday, towards the end of the day, I was playing pretty horrible, but I'll try to keep the games open. I kind of like being more polar in the river. I was going to run an exploitative 75 size. I don't really love it, though. I feel like I'm so polar in that delay line that I'll just check with the jack 4 and call. Just have some check calls. I think I would still have to call jam. Would I do it in practice? I don't think so, but in theory, yeah. Just because, like, that would pretty much be my only hand that calls check call jam. And my opponent should be repping jam only, so like if he has 9-8 or miss spades, he should just jam. Obviously, like, he should give it up a little bit of the time just to make sure that I can't like run profitable traps, but yeah. Okay, if you have too many bluffs in a spot, you don't want to make your opponent be able to just range trap you. That's kind of why people will always, like, people who are less good at poker will just look at a check back sometimes and be like, huh, what a nit, he didn't bluff that. He's just, the only reason someone doesn't bluff river is because they're scared. Okay, this is obviously int. We double block 6-7 though, but I think this guy is like, not the, I don't know. I just like not being too curious right now. I'll call sometimes, but because like I can't help myself, but in general, let's not be too curious, bro. Should go 1/3 here. I think it gets raised more often. Oh. We're gonna run the 3-bet here. I think this should be a strong hand. I think like 7, 6, 9, 7, 6s, 7s, 9s, even potential flush draws can just jam it in here. There's like infinite action killing cards. We block like the bluffs that like will actually fold as well with the when you have 10-8. I really like this run out would have been McDonald's right for the action. It always shocks me though. Like, there's obviously aggressive opponents you want to mix calls. Obviously your hand's still pretty secure. Like obviously, flush show's kind of scary, but it's just on these better boards, I think running 3-bets are a lot. Like your opponent's gonna raise you often. Being able to run 3-bets into them is like pretty normal. It's really easy for you to have bluffs, and yeah. Like you could justify any 8x of spades hand raising there. You could 3-bet sets as well. So it's we block potential calls, but actually I think I could get stationed. I could just get stationed by going 75 here. Does he really check back 9s or 5s on the flop? Like, that's so extra. Like, I couldn't imagine being that extra. I'm obviously going to call up jams. Like, I could not imagine being that extra. It's just a cooler either way. It doesn't really matter, right? It's not like he exploited me, guys. I checked back 9s and flops and boated up versus the nut flush. Nice. Should probably just run jam. It's like my main size there, but whatever. We got a little tricky. I figured like 75 would look like such a bluff though. So I'm probably doing too much with the exploits. I know people will say like this guy's just 100% an exploit god and he knew, but I don't believe that. It's like, yeah, it's just not happening. It's like if I don't exploit and I play theoretical, people are like, dude, you gotta exploit this pool. And then if I play like an exploitative strategy where I size it based on something, then there'll be another group of people saying da da da. Maybe they're exploiting you. I don't know. It's like, I don't think it's happening. You can just check a lot on these Queen X cards. I mean, he doesn't really have as much King Queen, but he still has EQ. And this deep as well. Deeper you want to see a bit more actually, but we'll commit to the double check with week 10 though. Don't see the point to start betting now. Obviously you could argue to front load on turn, but I don't think it's as good as river. If you get the bad river, you get the bad river. Life goes on. You get the bad river, you get the bad river. Like I said, life goes on. Could have equity denied versus king, but like what are you really denying? King 9? Ace King's calling, King Jack's calling. Ace Jack's calling. So even though this river looks bad, these Broadway cards aren't folding. So that you actually would have just put a money in and got a bad card. I think you guys need to actually like people need to be aware of this. Like here, like the hands I need, the equity cards I need to protect on, like the overs in this case to my 10. Jack X, King X, and Ace X. Okay, the only one that actually will start folding when I bet is Ace X. Every Jack X hand he has in his range is going to continue to turn there to a bet. And people with like the charge logic is always McDonald's, to be honest, in my opinion. It's kind of true. It's like definitely worth noting, but like arguing that you should always bet your hand because if you charge, that now we're talking about something completely different. It's not that most people are just they're just like think that like if the guy got there, you could have like they think they can Aikido the run up with their play. You just can't. The run up's bad. The run up's bad, bro. Like if you got clean river and I bet river here, I think I get called by pocket fives more often. So obviously, guys on the nittier side, so. Run some more folds today in some of these like simpler spots. I think I'm battling too much into these guys' strong sizes. And even if it is a bluff, it's still gonna be a stronger than average bluff. Like this pool isn't like betting air enough, in my opinion. And the ones who are just massively overdoing it, that there's no like it's really easy to play into. It's not like it like the ones that are doing it and do it so much that like you'll instantly become aware that they're doing it. If that makes sense. We'll just run call here. Alhamdulillah, all praise to the creator. It's a song. I'm not Muslim. Wait. I should probably not have that stuck in my head. I'm kind of being an imposter. We'll run 130 up in. I think it plays better versus the pool. Shout out to Kevin Gates. My most listened to artist of 2024 is Kevin Gates. We could run 75 here. Still think it's better to front load this. I think you get called by a lot more shit. I might just triple here, honestly. Like, but like, what does he have? Like, I think it's easy. Like ace fourth, ace clubs, stuff like this. You block like these like two pairs. Like, ace deuce is the only one. Like maybe you back to back ace deuce. I feel like he raises. I don't want to overbet. So let's bet this like McDonald's size. Could have like ace five. We block it. I feel like he still called like ace 10 with the ace of clubs, ace 9 with the ace of clubs, ace queen even with the ace of clubs, ace 3, ace 4 without it even sometimes. Yeah. Spot's probably an open. David, how's your sessions been going? $2 for Anthony. Here's for entertainment. Appreciate you, Anthony. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you. You're a real one, bro. Bro, at some point, if we're ever in the same city, bro, let's link up and run some fucking 100 or something. 100 and 0. If you're, I don't know. Sometimes there's multiple Anthony's in my chat, but I think that's you. You're the guy I met at the MGM long ago when I folded nut flush or second nuts, obviously. We're running one call, but not feeling great about it. Okay, obviously he has nuts here. If he pots, we're just out of here. If he gives us like a price to realize, we'll take it. I think we'll brum block. If he's trapping, we'll know. We obviously just run call here. Oh wow, that's nice. And we're obviously just all in here. We have no club. We block give ups. We're like losing to a lot of stuff. Feel like we might be getting trapped, to be honest, but whatever. It's not really exploitative by him. Maybe we're overcalling turn. I don't know. I think we're cooked. I think he has ace-6 of clubs and he's going to check call. But whatever. I don't know what I can do. I don't think he really exploits me here. Obviously, he has some 7-6, but yeah. I would call ace-6 of clubs if I were him. I think it makes money. So I'm not going to be salty about it. I just don't know how, if I can check back 8 high. Now this, on the other hand, I don't know. Seems kind of McDonald's, but whatever. It's mainly flop, but I guess it's okay. Maybe turn? I guess it's all okay. It's not the worst. It just kind of sucks that no one ever believes you when you play this game. Like, just give me the value, and let's move on. I don't think it's called that bad. It's not the worst, not the worst. He just blocked like queen jack of diamonds, king, like stuff like this that I could have potentially. I would jam a6 of clubs. He doesn't block these ace x2 pairs that I river, right? Like it just basically says you have 8-7 and 7-6. I don't have 7-6 offsuit pure. I 3-bet 7-6. I mean 3-bet 7-6. I definitely have 7-6 offsuit a good amount. I don't have 7-6 pure. I don't know. Good call, I guess. Kind of sucks to be hard stuck 0 value. Team hard stuck 0 value, but whatever. Kind of complaining, I guess. I should maybe gift the sub for this. I don't know. Just my opponents keep calling McDonald's, and I'm team hard stuck 0 value. I don't think he gained EV there. What am I supposed to check back 8-7? I don't know. Because guys, when he checks river here, he just always has a pair. He could have an ace-x pair. I don't know. He needs to call half the time, but he doesn't actually need to call half the time. That's a McDonald's stat because every single like strong hand he has, like you don't need MDF this river. The question is, does it make money? I don't know. It's frustrating. It's obviously like I get why you call it. Like I have 8-7 and 7-6 pure, and he just said you have 8-7 7-6, and I happen to have it. I don't know. I don't blame him, I guess. I mean, it is a lot of bluffs. It just sucks that I'm hard stuck bluffs. Honestly, it just sucks I'm hard stuck bluffs. But whatever. What can you do? Like, it's just when the value comes, the value. Like, I'm just gonna be instant 10 buying upswing in this pool. I mean, bluffing is just so unprofitable. I do want to check back river. The issue that he finds, like, if I play enough hands versus him, the issue he runs into is I just never bluff these hands because there's no incentive to bluff them. So it's like, when I play versus, there's some players like that in high stakes that play like this, and you just check 8-7 in their face. It is what it is. You just roll and you just bluff it, like you just massively underbluff, so you still bluff it sometimes. But not even really. I probably would just never bluff. If I knew he would call that hand, I would never bluff, to be honest. Because it's impossible to getting the ratio of folds. I don't blame him though for calling. If you call it ace-6 of clubs, it's valid as fuck, but I don't know. 10x, I don't know. You just block those 2 pairs, right? I still get it though. I don't think it's the worst call ever. It might be making money versus me. I don't know. I'd probably check back some 8x maybe with the club, to be honest. But without a club, like how can I check? Like I'm gonna lose like king 8 of clubs. Like it's just not happening, right? Like there's no way my hand is definitely a bluff. I mean, you could argue it folds turn, but this guy's like obviously being pretty aggressive. His line's all around not the worst in the world, to be honest though. So I'm not trying to like cook his play. It's just frustrating because like no one believes me and I'm just hard stuck bluffs. Like I'm betting such a big size there that it's not like I'm massively overbluffing because the bigger you bet, the less you can overbluff. Despite how my opponents play, like betting big size versus them, we just trap here because I don't think he's calling this hand. Anyway, this might be a complaint. I might have to give the sub. Just so sick of it. I just want to see like 14 hero calls in a day. I just want to see value, 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 hero call, hero call, hero call, hero call. I just want to see it all the time. I just want to get like the value waiting room and then just get the hero calls. I just want it. Just instant, dude, we just instantly go to 500 now. I'm well aware of like what my opponent's gonna think there when I bluff. Like this guy's not a bad player. It's not like it's a bad play. It's just like I know it's like very predictable. I don't know. I'll call everything. It's just like ugh. I like you can replay on YouTube while it's live. Yeah, that's true. That is a cool feature. I guess we just fold here. Just get ourselves into trouble by calling. It's not like we can improve that easy. But I just call like ace queen to be honest. The board's not like super raised. Like obviously if it's like you're gonna fold the raise, why bet? But people just don't raise enough. I stop all the time in Tokyo, or you're just going to get called and knocked it. I'm never gonna stop bluffing, obviously. Like, it still makes money. Like, I'm not gonna be able to sleep at night if I check back king 8, king queen there, no blocker, and lose to king 8. Like, if he wants to range call me, like, it's fine. But he's not range calling me. Obviously, he still folds king 8, guys. So I still get like the flat auto folds on the river. Plus, I get like, I hope I can get some pairs to fold. Just a little bit. I'm not asking for much. Ace-X, I get it, but like I'm just asking for some. One pair. Just if you have one pair, could you fold it, man? Please, for me. Like if I have ace king of clubs there on the river, I could jam. Like I don't know. Obviously, like would I jam? Potentially not, but I could. It's obviously like in theory, like this guy will like because people just trap too much versus me on these like McDonald's rivers, so I probably would check back his king of clubs to be honest. So like I don't blame him for like calling queen 10 for that reason because like you could say it's the same hand, but it's like how does he know that I'm not jamming ace king? Like you know what I mean? Or ace queen of clubs or any ace six of clubs for that matter. To be honest. It is what it is, though. It's not the worst play. This guy's like a chill guy in my stream. Like he's a viewer. Like I don't blame him for calling. It's not like a bad call. It's just frustrating on my end. And I'm just kind of fed up with just getting called all the time. I don't think it's like the worst call ever, though. Like I'm not like it might be making money. It's just like it feels like you used to get these spots. Like it just feels like predictable. Like everyone's gonna like know when it's gonna like it's overfold overcall and everyone's gonna overcall despite me trying to underbluff. And I just feel like what like I look at my hand. I'm like there's no way it's checking. Like. I respect your memory. Thanks, man. Yeah, my memory's pretty good. I think it's like my best skill in life. I'm obviously not as fucked as some people. Like I know that, but I'm like I've always liked my memory. Nice end. I'm not gonna bluff here because yeah, we have like a lot of showdown. And like I said, like when people check pairs here, they usually call. Just the classic. Obviously it's a wreck, like so he could run folds, but unfortunate. Could have folded here. Wouldn't blame you. Ugh. Just run 2x, like. Usually I just feel like it's Jack so much. Like his story, like the Antonio Esfandiari logic. His story makes sense, guys. Oh, I feel so McDonald's to just call. I'm checking, whatever. I don't want to do this. Like I actually think like I have like a like fraction of showdown EV. Like if I had like 5x hand, I would just be like fuck it. Okay, whatever. Nice end. I usually like station these spots, but I don't know. I'm playing them more than I ever have. It's not a bud call from what's it called? This guy. It's just like it's kind of frustrating. How hard it is to get folds. It's you know what's frustrating about it? It's actually not that they're not folding because like normally it's just like whatever. Like it's mainly that I just feel like I'm not running well at all. I'm just explaining, not running well at all, and I feel like I haven't had value in these lines in a minute. Like earlier I had 10-3 and he called me with ace high, and I got 3 streets of value heads up, but so that was nice. But like it just feels like with the calls, I just feel like I should just like I don't know. I'm just frustrated because I feel like I'm always stuck. I'm always bluff stuck. And it's just a tilting feeling, but whatever. I guess this is a complaint. I'm gonna give the sub because this is just complaining, to be honest. But last session, fucking put me in a tilted mid. It just it's like I've been hero called like 18,000 times since I got on since I started streaming, guys. I can't even imagine, like, the amount of hero calls I've had with value is so low, and I'm literally like I'm giving up a bunch of hands that I would normally bluff, like compared to usual. Complaint counter has to be a 1 now. You know, 100% is. I'm gonna give the sub. That call sent me through it. We'll call here once. I don't know. Where's pot? It's like probably definitely a fold, but I kind of give timing till here. I don't know. Is this just like ace 5? Yeah, whatever. Well played. Like, why bluff? Okay. It is what it is. I mean, these guys are just like hoping I overbluff. What even is action, right? He just checks all the way. Yeah. Whatever. It's not the worst line ever, like I said. I should just give up river though. I was just autopilot. Let me go. Like normally I would give up river there if I was thinking, because I know people like to play like that. Let's go McDonald's call. It's McDonald's call. King Jack. King Jack. No, worse. 5-4. Please just call 5-4. I have ace 7, dude. If he jams his flush here. Oh, what? He thought about it, meaning at a pair. Meaning like half the regs would have called me. Alright, let me get the sub. Alright, I'm getting a sub on Twitch, guys. Sorry about the complaining. We're going to improve the counter to 1, because this is definitely complaining. What's action here? I can't even see it because my coffee's in the way, but this surely makes money. I believe I gifted a sub. I could consider running check here and just hope he blasts off, but I'm not even close at all. Thomas love. I couldn't be farther from quitting the challenge. That would be so cringe to quit. Even with all the stuff I'm complaining about, in just raw EV, I'm below 4K. I haven't been playing very well, to be honest. I just haven't been. And then, like, I don't listen to my own advice. I'm running bad without the EV, in my opinion. Whatever, that's opinionated. Let's just assume that's not true. And I'm wrong, completely wrong. Obviously, EV is objective run bad. But I still haven't been playing the best. So there's no reason to assume I shouldn't be already at the next stake by now in a month. Which is completely reasonable. So, yeah. I just play better from here on out. Stop running his dog shit in EV. Get better at the game. Study more. Everything will be fine. That being said, in my opinion, I think I'm running like an absolute dog without even EV, to be honest. But, and that's just highlighted because I don't think I'm playing that exploitable. And my opponents are playing way more exploitative, like I'm making huge errors, and they're taking like a lot of minus EV lines. Yeah. That's about it. The games are super soft. Don't think I've ran that well in the super soft games. I have not even one 10 buy-in session, I think. And like when you play 4K hands at like even with like a 0 BB win rate, you'll have like a big session usually. So yeah, I'm not even close to quitting the challenge. I mean, this is just like kind of normal variance, kind of. It feels a little worse than this, but yeah. The EV is normal variance. I would say like the EV on top of how I think I'm running is not normal, but yeah. Anyway, I gifted the sub. We're gonna move the complaint counter to 2, and we're gonna shut the fuck up. That's what we're gonna do. Sorry about the complaining, guys. Before yesterday, I really thought we were gonna be out of here by the end of the week. I just figure like I'm gonna get some sense of normalcy back, or if I could catch one sun run, like if I could catch inverse of this, like imagine inverse of the CV, right? Like imagine being 4K above EV, for example, right? Like a lucky run, or even 2K above EV, 1K above EV right now. We'd be already on the next stake, right? So, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. Get 6s. Use them on him. My turn. Maybe kind of poetic. Plus, I'm gonna get streamer rake back, right? And get absolutely carried. So think about it. All of those things, whatever. And plus, I have fun playing. I have fun streaming. Obviously, and I didn't even make that little this month, like in terms of real money, because obviously I'm sacrificing V, because I got lucky and hit a BBJ. So whatever. I mean, like 10K in a month. Like, what am I up, guys? Like, I started at 4K. I'm basically at 10K this month, and the month's not over yet. I mean, 10K in a month is like not the worst, right? Like 10K plus, like growing your like Twitch, growing your content. Just give up more often. I'm not giving up that often, Richard. I still think it makes money. I am giving up way more often, bro. I promise you, Richard, I'm giving up more often. Just there, you can have King 8. It's not like you ain't that bad of a call. Like, you do have to call a good amount of your pairs there. Like, here's the thing, guys. Okay, like, he has to call a lot of his pairs. I thought he would just mainly call ace-x of clubs and stuff like this. But whatever. Okay, and I thought there was a chance he could be trapping. Alright, we're just gonna fold here. I don't care. I thought there was a chance he could be trapping. Right? But let's say, hypothetically, he's an overfolder. Right? And he's range folding. Right? Like, he's folding ace-x of clubs. He's folding queen 10. Right? My bluff prince. Hypothetically, he stations these hands. I still get some folds, because he's still going to have some club hands that I would lose to that miss. So therefore, I still have to bluff. Does that make sense? It's just frustrating that, like, now, like, with 100% certainty, if he's calling all the pairs, it's slightly losing. But if he's folding all these pairs, because I don't know the guy, like, that well. Wait, what is action here? Okay. And 3-bet's not that much, I'm assuming. Yeah, okay. So that's why I still take it. Because some players in this pool will fold everything there. Right? They'll think, oh, he called twice big size. Like fuck, man. And they don't like stacking up. Right? So for that reason, I just have to call. I just have to bluff. Because, okay, so like he needs to call half the time for my bluff to make money. Hey, good luck. I respect the line. Appreciate you, bro. But yes, in other nodes where I do believe like my opponents are gonna have too much shit, I will give up more. But that's not one of them. I hope that made sense. Because he's gonna have king 8. He could have some queen jack, right? Of diamonds. If he had queen 10 of diamonds, he could have some queen jack off with the queen of clubs. Bullshit like this. I have 8 high. I just have to bluff all 8x and 7x. Come on, dude. Like, it could be bluff if he checks back king high. I don't know. I don't believe. Like, if you had a bluff here, well played. There's like a higher 6 guy I would call here. Like, normally this guy doesn't bluff that much. If he found like a king 10, like, he wouldn't even be king 9. It would have to be like king 9. If he found like this like crazy line, well played, honestly. You deserve it, man. But yeah, I'm not going to pay you off because I don't believe you. But the fact that I don't believe you means your bluff should work. And that's just how poker works. If you decided, like you usually underbluff, and then you decided to have the balls to just take that spot, it deserves to work for you. I'm not going to punish you for finding a bluff. Because it deserves to work for you. Because you're usually not that aggressive. It's not that I don't think you could be capable of bluffing. There's just logic, right, guys? If the guy doesn't normally bluff, and he finds a random bluff, making sure that guy's bluff doesn't work is stupid logic. He deserves it. With all the times he's not bluffed in the past, it should work that one time he finds it. Even if I don't believe the line or whatever. It's just true. The block, okay, whatever. Like, there's not, heads up, there's not that many bad rivers. It does feel like he's trying to buy one, but whatever. Check call a7. I have queen 10. Fuck. Let's do it. Imagine 10-9. Siri, nearest bridge. 10-9, 5-4. Or just pocket 8s. Siri, nearest bridge. So we ran 8-6. I think it would have showed if you found the bluff here. So 8-6 in a nut flush, basically, or into a flush. And then the next hand, set over set in a 3-bet pot, heads up. Just stating facts. This is not complaining. Here you like to run 75 a lot. You shouldn't have, like, I mean, I guess you both have 5-4 off. I would have run some checks, I guess. Could run spade. I don't know. Maybe you just run, like, double bet. We'll probably mix, and then, like, with heart, 4 hearts and stuff is not that good. To bet, that's probably about what it is. It's probably 1 ace hearts to bet still. Alright, let's just run 75 now. Folds out, like, these, like, ace 9, ace 8 hands that he has. Alright, now we just check. Like, he could, in theory, check call some dog shit. I don't think ace-x is going to be a good bluff on the river. We just, like, kind of push the equity and folded some better ace-x, but 6 pairing is really not good for us. We have, like, no 6x. Alright, we chop. I don't beat anyone heads up in my life. I've never beat anyone. I should not play the format. It's too hard. I might be at a complaint counter too, to be honest. I'm kind of winning. I might have to gift another sub. Okay, we gotta lock in for the rest of the stream. We're only fucking. I guess we're already an hour in. It's not the worst to gift 2 subs in an hour. Nice. Love the McDonald's call. King 9. Love it. I love getting called by a shit. Nothing makes me happier in poker, honestly, when I have value and I just get called by, like, a bluff catcher. It's my favorite feeling. Alright, whatever, let's go big. Alright, just give him queens. I'm not asking for much. Just give him queens. We're on the board at 3 aces. He deserves a BBJ, to be honest. And I guess I'll take the winner spot. Like, what do you guys think? Kings has got to be, like, the worst BBJ hand, right? Like, it basically always hits winners. Like, out of all the pairs. Aces is the best. Tens is, like, the second best, right? Well, that's a decent flop. High frequency HP here. Tens is obviously like his main pair. He should jam the other pairs pre, so it should be a good board for us because we basically have all the OPs. I don't see the point of raising. Like, I'm like range check here usually. I don't mind 1/3 here. He checks. Okay, he checks back flop. Do we run overbet jam or do you just run check raise? Let's just run overbet jam. I think it makes more. He obviously just doesn't have a flush draw, right? Like, he just obviously has ace king. This guy obviously has a 5 here. I think we're gonna get called by Mick Dix here. Let's see. If he has an overpair though, how does he fold? I need bluff EV. I don't think this guy bluffs very much. Bro, like 4-bet your hand. What? I would've got stacked, chat. What? 4-bet your hand? Why are you calling? And what is this? I probably just fold, right? How am I not good here? I don't know. Maybe the Rex just spewing. Okay, we ran running hot. Bro, 4-bet your hand, Terry. Why are you so nitty pre? What the heck? Who's 5-line straight? You should move down. Oh man. Do you think you would be? No, EV's completely random. Also, guys, my strategy is like way less exploit than these guys play. These guys just like are not playing theoretical at all. Zero theory in their brain. So like going on. I'm not saying in their brain. I guess that sounds kind of mean. I don't mean that they don't know any. They just don't play like they do. Probably could fold here. So in order for me to actually make the most money, I can't play theory into them because they're deviating. So I need to deviate. I could counter deviates if that makes sense. They're playing like piss actor, and I was trying to like sniff out frequencies, but they're making so many mistakes. Like for example, the easiest one, massively underbluffing, right? Most of the pool. Okay. For example, there is calls, but he might be too tight pre. This is like ambitious though to fold this. I think. If he goes small, we obviously just call his hand. It never folds. Half pot, it's a close. We have a lot of good defense here. I don't know. I'm gonna stick to my logic. I'll defend it pre just in case, but I might make some overfolds post. Mainly for the reason that I just don't know how much people believe me. I do think this guy might be capable of believing me, but I don't think he's like gonna be that aggressive. We're obviously just getting cooked. We never win heads up though. Probably get another sub though, because I've been complaining. Obviously code the shit out of this guy. Half pot 97. We'll run pot here with this hand. I don't know. We rolled a 97. It's like a higher variance strat. I can run check, but 10-10 is best. No, I think aces is better. Solid. Maybe not. Maybe 10-10's best. 10s might be better than aces. Aces just hits losers like perma. Because like it's rarely winners. There's no BJ 2K, yeah, there's none. Okay, he took forever to call. The issue is how does he fold now on this card? It's like tempting to jam. I just can't think of a fold. Ace like ace 7, ace 4, maybe. 2 cents. Oh, imagine just having like jacks here though, guys. Oh, I'd be licking my lips, dude. No. My experience playing this one, no one has folds. Like obviously he has like ace jack and ace queen to fold. Like potentially float something like these are the hands you would want to fold out. Practice, like I don't know. And some people just have it here. So even though I pick up the heart shot, I'm just like, whatever, man. Let's take, maybe we get our card. Like probably have the equity to jam. Bet check bet could work though, but I don't know, probably not. Bet check bet is like should be stationed here. Maybe on this card. We're gonna try it obviously on this card. Whatever, nice hand. If he calls me nice hand, like I don't know. I don't know what I really can't imagine what he thinks I have right now. Like he thinks I have Jack 9 and I gave up. Could have King Queen on the flop, King 9 on the flop, and I would jam river here. Obviously, like I unblock a lot of these hands, like 7-5, 6-5, like 10-8. Like he could hero fold to 10 here. He's not really supposed to fold to 10, so if he calls a 10, it's not like that annoying. He's supposed to call it in theory probably most of the time here. I'm just gonna get called by McDonald's though, I know it. But whatever. I can't not like I'm just gonna bluff. Like the king, like I could get overfolds here. I don't know. Oh, he's mad. Oh, thank God. Terry, you saved my mental health. Always bluff stock. Yeah, I think I had the right read there to just run the bet check bet. Like this was an exploitative line that I took. I didn't think it made more money. A bluffing turn here would lose money for sure, for sure. Just get called pure. It, like I like the turn call rate on this 6 is just ridiculously fucked. Like everything's gonna be pair plus draw. Like my hand's not that high equity, right? So it's just like whatever. If he jams turn, whatever. Otherwise I can just check call. Oh, that's a decent card. Bro, it's funny, like, I just know, like, the biggest redliners I know, dude, they still have value hands in these lines, bro. It just feels like I just do not have them. Do we go for all of it? I think we do. He has a king jack, obviously we block that. I mean, he has 50 VPIP over 10 hands. I don't really know anything else. The odds that I just put him on boats only is probably just a little ambitious. Nice, 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 nice. When he called that quick, I was a little scared. I know people with winning reds, dude, and when you play versus them, it does not feel like there's always bluffing. Like, some sessions it does, but... I mean, most of the red line comes from Rex, obviously, but... I saw the coke sipping's like a bad luck charm. Always enjoying your stream, man. Really entertaining and insightful. Keep it up. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Yeah, I don't know. The delay raises. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's a really fake heuristic, guys, if you're perceived as a nittier player, to run delay raises. I'm just telling. Like, 99% of regs. Guys, the delay raise looks so much more nutted than just bet. So, if you're someone who, like, unless you're, like, actually going to run this spot as a bluff a lot of the time, and then you know people will call you light because you run it as a bluff, if you have value, don't run delay raise. It doesn't make more money because it looks so nutted. If you want to run it as a bluff versus a good player, then run it. For some reason, it's like people who are like on the nittier side, they like try to get too tricky with their value all the time to try and like level people into calling them. But the issue is, you just look so nutted because like it's like I don't think you're gonna check back flop with a bluff and then just run the delay raise. Like, I just don't believe you. And if you ran it as a bluff, well played. Like, you deserve the money. Like honestly, I don't believe you, so you deserve it. But let's go to 15 here, like, classic spot. Oh, did my stream die? No. We'll bet river here versus this guy. I think my stream's gonna die on YouTube. Bro, let me bet the size. I'm just gonna check now. I took too long. I think he's gonna get a tell. I'm just gonna bluff, but whatever. I still beat 10-8. Did my stream die? Yeah. He would have folded, but whatever. It's fine. My hand's not like a pure bluff in theory, actually. For sure not, so it is what it is. You block like the double block the folding range, right? Like, obviously king high is like the main hand you want to beat out, which is why you have an incentive at all to bluff, but can you explain how you calculate EV? Okay, so basically when you go all in, what all in EV is, it's just completely luck. So it's when you go all in, I shouldn't do this versus the rack, I misplayed. When you go all in, right? It's calculated, basically your EV, all in EV, is just calculated based on your equity in the hand. So I guess that's a really bad example, so explanation. So let me give you an example because I'm struggling. So let's say you guys both got it, like you and another guy got it all in for both, what's it called, for $200 each, right? Like at my stake. And you both had 50% chance of winning, right? Your all in EV wouldn't move because your all in EV in that hand would be $200, half the pot, half the $400 pot. But if you won, your green line, so your real money, would be $200 above EV because your EV didn't move because that was pure luck, right? But if you lost, because you're supposed to win half the time and your all in EV didn't move, you would be $200 below. I hope that was a good explanation. I feel like I was struggling. Normally I feel like I'm decent at explaining things, but I don't know why I was struggling to explain that concept. But yeah. So for example, if you had 90% of a $1,000 pot, your all-in EV would be $900. So if you lost that with 90%, you lost $1,000 in that spot, right? you'd be down $1,000, right? So it would have been a 1,900. I'm getting this right, right? You'd be $1,900 below EV, right? Why don't you scroll up? You mean size up? You're probably right. I probably made a mistake. Are you talking about what hand? Which table was it? Oh, that hand with the king jack. My experience, the Rex have been overfolding to the overbet recently, and it's kind of anecdotal. I'm gonna fold. I just fold the big size. It's kind of anecdotal, but I get the logic. I feel like the pot is like the sweet spot where they call the most from my experience, and also the SPR was good. He wasn't as deep there in that hand, so I was still getting pretty good SPR stack to pot on the river. You're definitely right. I mean, people do run the big bets on the turn versus the Rex, but from my experience, I feel like I've been getting more overfolds when I feel like I just don't get called when I overbet versus Rex during this challenge over the last 50k hands. It's obviously completely anecdotal, but that being said, my memory's pretty good, and if that wasn't true, I think so it's definitely true. I would be shocked if I looked at the data, but that being said, yeah, if you're having success running overbet versus the Rex and sizing up, then just keep doing it. I don't know. I just prefer to size under pot, like around pot. Depends on the node, right? Obviously, like there's a spot where I think they have like their range is like so inelastic. I mean, so elastic that they can't even fold to any size. And we're like deeper, then yeah, maybe I'll consider going bigger. Like I'm not. It's not like I never go bigger, but I didn't think that was one of those nodes. Obviously, it's kind of one of those boards. Like you could argue you could call every pair plus straight draw, but it just felt like rather pointless to size up. I don't know, because like the SPR was good on the river. But I get what you're saying. That's just the explanation. You asked why, so that's the reason. Now, am I arguing is it the best reason? Maybe not, but you asked why, so I have to give you a reason. Limp jam, usually nutted, but I'm not gonna fold jacks, guys. Let's be real. Oh, it's ace jack. Once. Yeah, I knew I was gonna find the one jack. I'm just that guy. They call me the Jack of Hearts, so that was my nickname in school. Okay, yeah, but that turn card is like not fair. Alright. Let's calm down. This guy jams. We're kind of scared, eh? No way. We're scared. You checking 7s and 5s here has to be the most like McDonald's line of all time. Oh, did my stream die? No. My internet didn't die, right? We're back? Oh my god. My internet's just shitting the bed. Ugh. Okay, whatever. Checking 7s and 5s here has to be just McDonald's, right? I don't know why my internet's doing this, guys. Sorry. Oh, whatever. We still have initial showdown, right? Yeah. It doesn't look pretty on the river, but thanks for your explanation. Yeah, I hope it made sense. Come on, king high. It's probably fun in theory. But... Bending here with the second nuts. What nuts is my hand, actually? It's the third nuts, right? Technically. The jam here is obviously cooked, guys. It is true I'm exploitable versus the jam here, because I would probably jam this hand versus a wreck, expecting him to misread the board with the ace of spades, but if I had the queen, but still. What's this guy's stats? Like, obviously my hand's a pure 4-bet, 0% 3-bet, whatever. We still call, because, like, A, set outs are D's. B could be ace king. C could just be, like, weird sample, and he's spewing, which are all not relevant. And then the, like, yeah. I mean, all of these together, like, I would consider folding nines. Oh, the positions are also tighter, right? So it's like, bro, let's just run the donk, like, whatever. The key is you gotta overfold flop, though. If you really want to say run fold there, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Oh, it's so fun when they fold their cards. They care about their net worth. It's so fun. Why am I always bluff stuck, though? I mean, to be fair, would I play a 9 like that? I probably should. I might actually make a mistake and not, but I probably should. Okay, all in here seems decent. Bet flop everyone called. Someone has a 4. The price is okay. Like this price okay to be getting trapped. Obviously, I could be getting heroed, but whatever. All right. Let's run pot. Exactly pot. I feel like pot's the most stationed, right? B175. Yeah, I just don't traditionally run pot, but you're kind of right. Kind of right, Raphael. We did it there for you on delay before you even told me to. So see, I do actually understand what you're saying, but the reason I didn't run pot is he was like kind of shorter. I mean, I probably could run it. I'm not saying it's worse, but I think it's pretty like whatever. Alright, what a fool. He just has a king, right? He'll never hit that. What is he doing? I took the kings out of the deck. I took the kings out of the deck. Waffle House internet? Bro, it's not my fault. Dude, Orban's spoiling the party, guys. I think he was in the stream yesterday, though. Probably, right? I wonder if he keeps up his antics. Chat, am I like... Okay, honestly, though, like... Am I massively over bluffing? Like, obviously, versus the Rex guys, I am, but... I would if I would... Yeah, I know, but the challenge is kind of boring this way. I can't cheat the challenge. I set the guidelines flippers once I started it. It's always cringe when people do that when they do a challenge. The whole point of it is it's supposed to be a challenge. And you're supposed to stay integral to the challenge. I'd rather play 3. I'd rather play 3. Orban, the thing about Orban is he's a chill dude. I might sound like critical of him because he comes in my chat and tells me one thing and then plays versus me the other, which I always find kind of comical. But to be honest, he's a chill dude. So, shouts to him. Okay. And he's pretty like chill. Okay, we're gonna run raise here. Wait, who's aggressor? I hate call here. I hate it. I hate it. I mean, I'm obviously gonna get a clean turn card, right? So I could consider call because I'm obviously gonna get the 3 of spades on the turn. Just pass like the king jack here, bro. I would if I was you. I don't think I love betting my hand on the turn here. You fold at ace high, but fuck, what is action? I'm like having trouble looking at my other monitor because my coffee cup's over here. Oh, 3 of spades. I mean, slightly wetter, but ace high. Oh, and it's an 8. Could have been all in here. I think all in is okay. Shot, to be honest. On double flush draw, it's pretty good. He's gonna have a lot of pair flush draw. It's queen x of diamonds, or it's king x of clubs, or it's king queen, and he could always obviously just like because the board is so wet, still hero call this draw stuff. So all in is just probably the size here, to be honest. It's hard not to just price in everything. It's hard not to just price everything in everything by just going 75 there. That's the issue. Like, from his perspective, it could be jack 10 of clubs, jack 10 of diamonds, ace jack of clubs, ace jack of diamonds. Like, even if he has a hand like king jack, right? So it's like, I don't know. It's hard not to just price in it. Yeah, it's not your internet. It's the GGCom bugs that hard sometimes. Yeah. I see. Okay. It's just, guys, like if he has ace jack of clubs and I B75, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all these calls are just objectively winning versus me. So like, let's say he folded ace jacks of clubs here. Like, I actually benefited more from just jamming than like sizing down. He has too much equity to the pot. I won 50 bigs, whereas I'm free rolling him to stack me with the implied odds because I'm not folding on a single river really. Checks all the way down. Oh, this size is underbluffed. We're just gonna find the fold. I don't know why I checked. I literally just autoplayed. Why did I check? Scolding. I'll just have a jack, eh? It's folding, obviously. So this guy's having a river turned queen. All right, let's just look him up. Nice. Let's go this size. Hope he raises a jack. I could see him not, but I don't know. We don't want to go jam yet. Like, okay, if he doesn't raise a jack, we're kind of crying. He could still fold a jack, just because whatever. What's action here? Oof, nice hand. In this heads up match, you were over bluffing lol. Yeah, but this guy overfolds. I don't even think I am, to be honest. Like, I'm betting thin, too. If you run... This is obviously just rec exploit. Most recs are just fold here. Whatever. Nice hand, though. It's less bad because when you double up, we're IP on him. This guy, doesn't he have a literally 6% 3-bet and he has a fold? What the fuck? Is he in stream? That's the only reason like you could find this fold here because he saw me talk about how nitty it was. I don't know. Otherwise, how the fuck do you have a fold there? Like you just play 3-bet and fold jacks. Like I don't know. I guess it's based. With his stats versus me, it's definitely winning to fold jacks there probably. So I'm not gonna fault him. It's just kind of like a byproduct of maybe being stream sniped. To be honest. So you're up to 10. I think this guy just told me to run a crazy bluff, so it's probably ambitious in case he has an ace to get him to fold it, isn't it? Oh, we just had ace 10. Good thing we didn't. How much did you start with your initial bankroll? Like, what do you mean initial in life? Like 20 bucks. I don't know if that counts, but yeah. Let me just call his hand here. Yeah, I'm happy with my jam here in this one hand, because like any continue he has that's not like the nuts, it's just basically free rolling, and even B75 looks nutted as well, so it's like, whatever. I think one sizing jam there's pretty based, to be honest. It's actually like I'm really just ripping sevens for value, so it actually looks more bluff heavy, and I think. Like Jack 10 of clubs or Jack 10 of diamonds can just jam there, right? When called, you have so much equity, so it's like, who cares? And you might just fold out ace 9 and stuff. You probably should fold out. Obviously, great flop unless he has like literally 8s exactly. We blocked the last combo with king 8 in case he was spewing. With you'd have to have king 8 offsuit. In theory, this hand's a 4-bet. I think we still. I mean, 3-bet on the flop. I think we still play it. Just because like I'll take the fold equity. Like if he like he's it's almost like because he's tighter. I don't want to play turns. Like I don't want to play turns with the when he runs over bet. I'm just gonna want to fold to the sides. So we'll still play the prop properly. Okay, we just run 10 bigs here and move on with our life. Like we don't lose that much equity if he jams. I would never reopen a hand like something that I didn't like, that I wouldn't call off. Like something like higher, like ace 10 there, like without like being able to call off, I wouldn't reopen, for example, because I think he's gonna run check jam a lot, and I actually want to. We block king jack, but there's only 3 cards. But that being said, like what else does he have? It's like 1 combo of king queen and potentially 3 combos of jacks. But we still have to jam, right? Could be king 10, right? Still, it feels like, guys, if you do the math here, there are potentially 3 combos of jacks. There's 1 combo of king 10. There's 1 combo of king queen. I'm still not going to check back, so. I'll be back, right back. I'm going to go reevaluate my head. I'm back. I know you guys are cringe at me. Why didn't you find the check back? Because I'm not checking back fucking ace king there. That's why I didn't fucking check back. I probably could find it, maybe, in theory. Like, I don't know. It's just like, he could call queens later. Like, like even the raw math, it still needs like the reason also, like the genuine reason I thought this guy's so nitty he might fold jacks on turn. That was why I also considered jamming river. I really legitimately thought this guy might fold jacks turn. I mean, that's part of the reason why. If I had king of spades, if I had exactly king of spades, I would maybe consider check back, because then I don't block the king jack. But I blocked the last king jack. I'm not gonna check with KD here. No way. It's just a cooler. It's just a big cooler. Unfortunate. This guy's obviously on the nadir side, but people call so much dog shit with me. Like I'm not gonna risk. Like what if the guy's just gonna call that pocket tens? Like obviously this guy's like kind of like on the nadir side, so I doubt he's one of the regs to do it. It's obviously just nice for him, right? Call down jack and ace king. Thanks for the stack. Let's keep playing. Okay, we're gonna do another sub because the complaint counter is definitely at 2. So let's give another sub. I meant, yeah. In the call. I'm gonna complain a little more because I just did it. But bro, these beats are insane. Like this just does not happen. Like this should not happen 3 times a sesh. It's just not normal. Like how is it? It's every session. It's just like the one in every like 3 session cooler that you get. But it's for me it's every session. It's been crazy recent. Anyway, I literally complained. I used my complaint. It is what it is. He runs checks here. Size up, just in case he's like thinking of calling ace king. I probably should just still size down though. I think like sometimes you get better fold equity when you size down because you rep like niche hands from like bad players. Like they'll just call you more when you size, they call you less when you size down. Because for them they're all of, like some players are just only hand reading. They don't care about price. They're just hand read only players. We're just gonna bet this hand and run over bet. Like I mean, come on, man. What am I running check call with? Most people bet 10-9 on the flop. Like no way you believe me here. Okay, we're running over bets. Like come on, who runs check call with 10-9 on the flop? Oh, whatever. Okay, whatever. You just had 5-2 of spades. Well played. I mean, obviously, 5-2 of spades, B75 on the flop, which is not even that bad of a play by him. And he just bingos the river. Unfortunate. Because the reason I'm always like, come on, like, guys, how do I not, like, just to run this hand? He's never B75s and 8. Basically, we have so much 8x in our check call line, obviously. It's just our card. We're just going to run this. Obviously, the spade isn't the best, but probably should run 75. But if I had an 8, I'd probably size up because people call me with Mickey D's, so, yeah. Just unfortunate. He had 5 deuce of spades and backdoored into it on like the god run out. Yeah. Obviously, like we were like 80% to win that hand, basically. Maybe on a hard I wouldn't have bluffed, but I still would have. He would have had to bluff, so I don't know. We rolled really high here, but it's versus rec, so this is a mistake. Oopsie, I guess I'm like playing a little tilted. Obviously it's a god board for me, but it's versus rec. So he might still have these offsuit hands that he shouldn't have. Ace queen off for sure, not folding from a rec and stuff. Or do you mean initial by the challenge, or do you mean initial in general? We'll call button with Rex in the big. Nice. Okay, guys, wait, who got the sub? Let me check in the mini feed. I'm black. Sub, man. Tie on tilt. You got the sub. I don't know if it's giving it to my the guys that are in the stream because I haven't seen these guys type that get the sub every time. Maybe some of you are already subbed. That's why. Dude, we're getting rinsed out from all the complaining we're doing. Bro. My brain is on the floor, though. Like, my brain is actually on the floor, chat. Like, I just don't even know what to say. Like, or think. It's just crazy, man. 9-eye here seems decent enough. Yeah, he's king high. He's never folding that. Obviously, he only loses, like, queens and, like, a jack. 9-eye seems decent enough there to not bluff. You want to bluff? I bluff, like, 4 high. Because at least then I can fold out all the other funds. Yeah, whatever. Nice ending. Good thing I didn't bluff. That would have been a pure call. Now, if I saw 10, 8, I'd say those are the hands I'm making indifferent on the river there. Obviously, min raises guys who are going to call these types of hands. Because he min raises, we hit this board even harder because we're like case in point, we have hands like Jack 6. What's best river? A 6, obviously. Deuce is okay. Like, obviously, we rep 5 for it. We're obviously just all in here. To raise, get 9-8 gets there and check is just like schizo, right? No way should be accounting for this. Versus this guy is on the tighter side. Front door gets there. I don't know what calling range I give him, to be honest. Like, we have so many bluffs perceived, and this guy's kind of a station bias, so, like, obviously we just go for all of it. How do you have a call here, bro? How do you have a call here? Obviously, like, he bets small, right? So we're gonna have to just bluff, like, we're gonna have a lot of potential bluffs. Bro, surely you find folds sometimes, right? Yuki, you're such a little sunner, man. I was debating checking back first you, bro. You're in my head rent free today. I'm pissed at you. Don't come to my channel, I'm mad at you. Nice hand, though. JJ is, like, low-key my favorite hand, too. Yes! I knew it! They don't fold! Get fucked! Worst McDonald's blockers. 4x hot. I don't care. I'm going. Let's go. Yes! Oh, dude. No 5, no 4, no need. Oh, that feels so good. Oh, yes. Finally. Finally. Oh, I can't. I actually hit a hand and they just called it. I got range called. Yeah, I hit a hand and I got range called for 4x pot. Yes. Well, I block a pair. Meaning, okay, so you just had a pair? Let's go, man. Let's fucking go. Yes, dude. Oh my god, yes. Okay, there's 2 racks. I guess we just call, because, like, it could just be McDonald's. Probably a full in theory, like, if you were to multi-way run this hand. Okay? You see, that's what we call. That's what we call. Oh my god, yes, man. Oh my god. I just feel like I won $1,000. Oh, I just wanted to get called light too. Like, a cooler wouldn't have been enough. Like, I didn't want a cooler. I wanted him to call me light. Like, bad blockers. Like, 10-5 wouldn't even have been good enough. Because I would have been like, well, okay, I guess it's like a fair call. Like, no. 10-8 though? Oh, yes, dude. Feels so fucking good. Oh my god. Just 10-8. Blocking only bluffs. 0 value with the fucking 10. Just perfect. Just pure called my ass. Oh, it feels so good. Yes, for 4x fucking pot. Yes, dude. Feels so fucking good. Only needs to call 20% of the time. He decided, I'm going to call 100% of the time. Yes! Feels so fucking good, man. No. We're not falling for this. We're not falling for his dark tech. He runs half wall here with the 6 too much. Yes! Yes, dude. That's just, oh my god, it feels so good. I've been waiting for that. Do you guys know how long I've been waiting for that spot? I've been waiting for that spot for like the last 10k hands just to have it once. Just to have it once, dude. And it finally fucking happened. I'm complaining on stream because I never get it. And I knew that shit was gonna happen, bro. I just needed one hand and my opponent needed a pair. And we finally got it. Oh my god, thank god, dude. I gotta get stacked. I gotta run fucking kings in the fucking king 3, ace king 3 in a porta pot in the fucking jacks on the river. That's how these guys stack me. Oh my god, this guy just needs a pair and I just need a fucking better pair. Bro, I would have jammed ace jack on that fucking river. I'm not even joking. I would never have it. Actually, I might. I probably would have it. Oh my god, that felt so good. Oh my god, that felt so good, bro. Okay, maybe I'm being sus, but like, oh my god. I'm so happy. Thank you, Arbin. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. You literally just saved my life. Oh my god. Whatever religion you are, I'm converting to it, bro. I believe in whatever you believe in, bro. I swear. I owe you one, man. You just saved my life. Alright, do we just B75? This is like a low-key sus-ass line. I think we take the card. Oh! Oh! And he has queen 10 too! I'm in a stream! Let's pull up a stream right now. Give me a sec. He has queen 10. Yep. He has queen 10. He's on 0 delay. Oh my god, he's on 0 delay and he has queen 10. Oh, it's just fucked up, man. Fuck, he doesn't know. Think about it what you will, but you can run, but you can't hide, man. You can run, but you can't hide. I mean, you don't have any new. Yeah, he's pondering right now. Yeah, his mouse is over the call button. Yeah. His mouse is over the call button right now. He's about to call. Oh, fuck, it was the other guy's stream. Wrong stream. These favorite hands is jacks or anything with the jack in it. My new favorite hand is jack 6 off, dude. Oh my god, I'm kind of being cringy, but oh my god, it feels so good. Like appreciate it, Yuki. Always fun playing with you, bro. Lurie Poker, thanks for the follow, appreciate you. Dude, honestly, valid reaction though, chat. Oh my god, yes, dude. I just wanted that once. I just needed that. Like, cause I just was doing the math in my head. Like, they can't just always, just like only when I have bluffs, dude. Finally. Oh, I've been waiting for that setup. My opponent hits a pair and I have 2 pair. It's all it took, dude. It doesn't matter the SPR, it doesn't matter anything. Oh. Praise the Lord. Decent flop. The thing about these flops, guys, about fast playing these boards, is like the runout's always gonna be McDonald's. So like, it doesn't really benefit you to fast play on boards where the runout is gonna suck. You gotta be aware of how often the runout's gonna suck when you fast play hands. Like, a hand like 9-8, like if a king or ace comes off, we're just like, and we're betting, and we bet, let's say we bet big 2 streets and a king or ace comes off, or like a queen pairs on the, like after we bet big twice, our hand is always bad. Like, sometimes you get the, like that like gin clean run out, but you should like low-key just wait for it and put the money in on later, in my opinion. Have you muted? No, it was the opposite, bro. It was the opposite. I was excited, bro. Did you not see the guy called 4x pot with fucking... I guess you have me muted, but... Bro, know when you're making this comment? When I'm muted, think about it. Like, you can't hear what I'm saying, bro. It's a little crazy. Okay, if he runs block again, we obviously raise him. This might be bad. I don't know. Whatever. Nice! Bro, the chat was low-key kind of boring, bro. That was like one of my best clips ever. I was expecting the chat to be more lit with me. You guys aren't even happy for me, bro. That's not complaining. I'm complaining about the chat. It's not complaining. I thought you guys would be more happy for me there, bro. Maybe you're just worried for my mental health, but that's kind of base, but... Culver's Yuki's in the stream, so we're going to turn in 9 and stack him, because all the stream servers get punished. That's how Poco looks. No, I wasn't like ad break or something, right? I turned off ads. That would be really cringe. But then, that being said, YouTube doesn't have ads. So I have like 30 views on YouTube. Well, someone's got to clip that. Bro, people tell me I'm underbluffing vandalized, and then when I'm getting called all of a sudden by McDonald's, people go, maybe they're exploiting you, maybe you need to tone it down. But low-key, I kind of just like it now. Like, tell me, like, let's go. Oh my god. Oh, and he had queens and he had eights too. Fuck, that's so sick. This guy had queens and this guy had eights, man. Oh, really, dude? Why don't you just raise Alexi? Oh my god. So sad. So sad. No, because the lower straight... No, this is like bad logic, Clax. No. Because think about it, dude. Like, you gotta think about it logically, right? You're thinking like in this like dark tech world, right? I'm not... Like, first of all, he's not gonna rejam. Like, 99% of players are not gonna rejam with Queen 10 there. Why would they rejam with this rate? What's in it for them? They're gonna get called by King Queen. So first of all, that doesn't make sense. Because why would they rejam, right? You're saying like, okay, maybe if you have some dynamic where the guy will run it as a bluff, sure, okay. Like obviously there's hypotheticals depending on if you know your opponent's exact playstyle, where it could be profitable. Like for example, your opponent doesn't believe you when you jam and folds Queen 10, but doesn't believe that you would raise small with Ace 10, and then he jams Queen 10. Okay, well then maybe it makes more money. But that's just like such a niche scenario. That's crazy, right? So objectively, just doesn't strategically make sense. And then strategically, like easiest strategy to play is just free rolling with your other 10x, and then just jam Ace 10 as well. Now listen, I know what you're thinking. Well, that kind of gives your opponent a bad price with the 10. Simply for the fact that he's only calling for chop outs. If you run the strategy only, therefore you could probably overfold. And you'd be right. But people don't really play well versus that strategy anyway, so yeah. Because people are really, really, really bad at doing math when they call for chop outs. From my experience, I see like really, really egregious calls for chops. Oh, stop trapping me. I think we'll just check here. I mean, it's maybe worth it to bet, but whatever. Nice on, nice on. Should just check back flop if I'm not going to bet turn. Oh, I would have, like, on a jack or a 10, I'd probably bluff turn or a diamond, but. Yeah, but. Probably should have been a flop check, though. I run only overbet turn there, so. Damn, we're hitting sets a lot, but low-key we're still finding a way to lose with them, so. Let's go small here. Yuki's only going to really raise sets here and like nut equity bluffs, so we just run 3 bets versus that. There's no point of sizing up. Oh my god, I misplayed! We just run WAP here, because, oh my god, I literally said no point of sizing up, and guess what I just did? I sized up. Oh my god. Whatever, it's good versus the rec in the hand, though, so it's actually probably, my subconscious realized it was better. Yuki, get redlined! Because with the rec in hand, sizing up probably makes more sense. Because, like, trying to get value from Yuki with 1/3 is probably not worth. So, actually, in hindsight, I actually kind of like my size. Because if he's only going to raise, like, high equity hands, then, like, what's the point of not... Like, what's the point of sizing down? Like, it's not like we're inducing shit. We're going to call here with the straight. Could find thin raise, because his line just seem, like, pretty weak. Probably should find thin raise. It's just, like, on this board, it just kind of seems like, what the fuck is he going to call, really? Bro, I just feel like I get so many donations, guys, but like, come on, like let's just get some setups. What? So we've been trips over set today, set over set today. I guess our all in EV is okay for the day, right? It's just these two hands, I guess. How is this browser not secure? What? I guess I don't know what that means. What's this guy's... whatever. There's a baiting running squeeze, but like he's not like that loose. It's probably still profitable, maybe, but I don't know. He's kind of like he's kind of a station though, so like if he calls me down light there, I'm just gonna regret my life. So I'll fade it for my sanity. Where's most players I would squeeze there? Probably just a fold by me, by the way. I'm kind of rec hunting too hard here. He went one big last time. This makes me look really nutted to Yuki, but like I'm trying to bluff this guy, so I feel like it kind of works. Come on, Yuki with Jack 10 here, and I'm raising into a wreck. Okay, now he could have ace-x, but how likely is it really? I think we just triple. Damn, that call speed is kind of scary. Maybe it's front. Okay, we take it. Nice. Maybe I need to be calling more of these wreck donks on the river. These donks have been like really bluffed. Nice. Nice to get an absolute dono. He has worst pair with the diamond. He definitely calls. Let's go this size. I don't think reopen is bluffed enough for me to have checking EV. I don't think check fold mix more, for example. So now he's just going all in. Let's check where we are. Oh, look at us! Look at us. We're kind of bringing it back from yesterday. Yesterday had me down in the dumps. Satellite. Size down. Thanks, Lacey, for the follow, appreciate. I appreciate the thought process. Do you ever play tournaments? This is low-key star I run in PKOs. Strat you run? Is that you meant by star? Just trying to get stacks in? Yeah, kind of. I do think it's not, like, I think it's sometimes a bait, and I'm even guilty of this, is like focusing too much on just like the end goal being get stacks in. Right? Like sometimes, like if you're sizing turn and it's like overfolded, and like sometimes just getting called more is gonna help your win rate. Like sometimes you can get stacks in less, right? Like if you just always play, like usually it's kind of like the strategy with a lot of people's hands, but it's like worth noting. Like PKOs obviously are always just playing for stacks, right? Like the chips are like so less in EV, whereas in cash games, a chip is a chip, right? Like so tunneling on just like the end goal too early in the hand can sometimes be a little like you're focusing so hard on the setup. All right, we'll call ones, yeah. Oh, let's go strat. Let's like reopen like mid hands and then nice bet on turn, I guess. I should probably just never call turn versus this guy. I feel like my winner calling this guy is like, 'cause this is literally in the bin, by the way. Like, I don't think I've been good in a hand. It's not that he never bluffs, but I don't understand. Maybe he does, and like, I don't know why. I don't know why my winner calling him is just so absolutely dog shit, but it just is. I literally am like over like 10 of my last calls versus him. Oh, I feel like people would be like punting versus me here, but his line just makes too much sense for me to call. You just commit to the check J at this point. If he has an ace, he has an ace. Not check jam. Yeah, like whatever. Any props for tonight? Let me look, guys. Let me look. Let's see which one I like. You know who I low-key like? I gotta look at like who's out and who's not. Tori Horton is going absolutely stupid, but like I think we missed their window, guys, with the Tori Horton type. We're gonna look at the odds right now, but I think the window is closed. One sneaky one could be Emery Demercado. That's my initial think. Like people overreact to the Trey Benson to the James Conner injury, and they assume Trey Benson's gonna get everything. And let's look at Demercado's alts for the night. That's one. Just before me looking at it, seems like it could be okay. Like mainly receiving because I think Seattle's gonna be pretty good this game. Obviously, I never bet like really stars. I obviously love JSN tonight. Demercado first touchdown plus 2K. I mean, that's not the best. Torrey Horton's plus 2K. Yeah, we missed the window with Torrey Horton tonight. I think, like, depending on Marv's lines, if they're really bad, like, that could be okay. Like, a Marv is kind of due. But that being said, like I don't know if it's for Seattle. Yeah, JSN's props at like 90.5 yards. Like if you want to go JSN all for fucking 300 yards, just fucking just hammer it. You're only getting plus 2200 on JSN for 200 yards tonight, guys. That's insane. Like it's insane. I mean, to be fair, it's rightfully so. He's like literally like the best player in the NFL right now. So him and Puka are literally by far the best receivers. Like I don't know. Like people could say otherwise because they have less aura or whatever. I mean, like they're playing the best right now. Like it's just so true. So obviously Jefferson in a tough situation, and Chase. Let me look. This is just eyeballing it. Like I'm kind of a yeah, Trey Benson for 4 catches is like not even good odds. Yuki, I'm gonna hero fold this versus you. This spot is so under bluff shot. Yeah, folded KT. Good. I actually appreciate you showed, man. Satellite. Do we call here? Oh, like it. Oof. Black 5. You're supposed to be black 4. Supposed to be a black 4. There's obviously a really, really bad joke there, but. AJ Barner. Okay, you know what I like tonight, guys? AJ Barner for 6 catches is plus 2400. That. Let me look at his recent games. Obviously, I'm not too into the analytics here. It's just we just started the season. I gotta look at who's out for Seattle, but that initially seems that's better odds than JSN going for 2,000 yards. And AJ Barner, I know he's involved in the offense. He's running routes. I know Aurelio plays. So maybe I have to look at the snap share, to be honest. I always bet alts, guys. I only bet player props alts. That's like my only thing. I just bet I like taking advantage of how wide the range of outcomes are in the NFL, and I like going for the long shots. Yeah, that's just how I bet. It's kind of a meme style, but that's just what I do. He's playing, okay, last game he only played 54% of snaps, so that was a blowout. So I think they said everyone. He played 84% and 89% of the other snaps. I don't know how many routes he's running. He got 3 targets the game before. I mean, it's not the best. I mean, I don't know. The Cardinals, I don't think have been the best versus tight ends recently. I mean, yeah. So, I don't know. That one's okay. It depends on the game script. I mean, Seattle hasn't really been throwing the ball too much. So, I mean, that one's not the best, I would say. I do like just taking these long shots anytime I see something like that. Torrey Horton for 7 catches as well. I mean, this is obviously never happening. He's averaging 1.7 catches a game, but I mean, still. They don't have Demercado on there, which is probably would be my favorite. What's JSN for like? JSN for 14 catches is plus 2,900. I like that better than 2,000 yards for what it's worth. But that being said, I think how favored is Seattle in this game? I'm talking now about sports. I'm kind of a meme better, guys. I'm kind of like winning, but it's kind of just probably I'm sun running though. Yeah. I hit like Puka Nuku for like plus 1,000 on like 80 yards last year when he came back from injury, and I had like $300 on it. That's like my biggest bet I've ever hit for 3K. Because I don't know why he was that good. Like if they brought him back, they were probably gonna play him. Like people were they had him too low, like as if he was gonna be super limited. But it was a knee injury. I was like, bro, like just in the case that he plays the game, 80 yards for plus 1,000, like if he plays the game, that's what he averages. That's his player prop. It's higher than 80. So yeah, that was he had it in the first half, so it was quite nice to hit that 10-1. Yeah, so I don't know if I have any insane bets. I'd probably run like if they had Demercado coaches in your book, I would like that. If it's good odds, I'd look at the alts there. And Trey Benson receiving is kind of a meme. The Cardinals do run screens. I mean, he could like Trey Benson 90 yards is plus 3,500. I mean, it's like potentially doable. Like I wouldn't bet the other side of that. Where is it? Is it in Arizona? Yeah, it's in Arizona. I mean, makes the Seahawks players probably better bets, like more likely to lose the game. But that being said, it's usually more likely to lose the game due to the offense being worse. Not really, yeah. Anyway, Yuki, you set me off by asking that. I probably will hammer the AJ Barner guys because I'm a little bit of a degenerate, but yeah. That's probably the only one. I see. Kyler first touchdown, not the best. Kyler 2 touchdowns is kind of okay as well, plus 2K. I don't know when the last time he did that was, but I can see them running him on the goal line. Is that Yuki in the chat? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, that's the guy I folded King 10 against. I would fold that board versus like a high 6 reg. I would fold King 10 there. That board is like super bad, guys. If anyone's betting that board, I don't know. It's super bad for the Razor. So yeah, I mean I have Jackson 10s pure. I have Ace Queen pure. King Jack probably like close to cutoff. In my opinion, guys, like it's really hard for opponents to have bluffs. Like if they're not taking Ace 5 pure or like Queens or some like random merge hand, like it's really hard to have bluffs. The board's not that good. Like all the range advantage of like having Aces and Ace King is completely out the window on that board. The range is equalized, and I have higher density of Ace Queen. It's just better. Higher Ace density of Ace Queen and Jacks and 10s. So those boards are really fake. But taking, he's just gonna call me down with 6s on a 9 here. The 10 is not a good card for the range, but we're still gonna bet sometimes. No spade makes me want to bet this hand. Like he's just gonna have to fold A6 of spades. Alts are sharp for sure. Yeah, I only go alts in NFL because I like to just go long shots. Like for example, I quinch on because I like the range of outcomes, right? Okay, obviously just run check back here. It's like tempting to call here versus this guy, but I'm into jam here versus this guy, but could have ace jack. That's the issue. Donk jam on the other hand, kind of a sharp line by him. Kind of just believe him though. I don't know what he finds as a bluff here. He's thinking about it. He didn't run it. Yeah, you see, guys, this is why I fold versus Donk Jam, because he was thinking about it, and he didn't take it with such a good hand to take it with. So, what's the point? Blocking, like, basically a bunch of value. Yuki, I call you here, but maybe you saw me just fold the big hit crazy fold versus me. It kind of tempts me. Harden's Y'all's Arta, deep ball guy. I like the way you think, but I don't think the odds didn't look good enough. But maybe you're right. Let me look. It depends on, like, I usually just eyeball it. Like, for example, dude, 70 yards at this price is just not good enough. That's the issue, bro. It's just not good enough. Like, there's no way this is winning. I don't think he's gonna... That implies he's gonna have, like, 3 games this year versus, like, a Cardinals-esque type team where he has that many yards. Maybe he's the fucking future, bro, and we're still not... It just feels like we missed the window with him. Feels like we missed the window with him. There's no way that's like a super winning line. And with alts, like I need the line to be like crazy. Like this to me is more appealing. Like this guy's never done it in his career. But like just this is just like it's so meme. Like if I was gonna bet something for fun, it would be something like this. Also, Dortch is like slightly more appealing as well. Like I don't know. Like 90 yards from Dortch is like just feels doable. Am I allowed to have this on stream or is this like? Yeah, I don't know. Wilson, this is obviously ambitious, to be honest, but yeah, I prefer the guys, but what I try to do is I try to buy, I've had success betting alts, and I try to be early. I don't do parlays, I only bet alts, like I said. My biggest cash is ever 3K, and it was last year. It was when the game Puka came back from injury, and I never bet much, guys. I bet like $5 on the games. But that game, the line with Puka was so sharp, I put $300 on him to get 80 yards. It was when he was coming back from injury. Let me see if I can find the week. Puka. It was like week 9-ish. Okay, we almost missed opens, but we didn't. There was one time, guys, that you want to know a story about sports betting on Poker Stars? Dude, I got a game. There was one game, bro. This guy's on the New Year side, so we just run call this deep. I don't think we're getting like jacks to call, so we just only run call. And it comes king high and we get saved. from the inevitable downfall, because I don't know if I had the balls to fold this hand on most boards. I'll just fold flop here. Whatever. Like, if he has ace-jack, he probably continues, and if he doesn't... He could have jacks, but I doubt it. Like, I don't know. I'll just go with this safe read. Calling 17 bigs is still a lot of bigs. If he has a bluff, he's probably doubling there. That's why I don't mind overfolding flop. There's no difference between my hand. Like, okay, it's like slightly better if he just like has jacks, but I don't think he has jacks that much. I kind of like my hand as a bluff catch shot. Let me find it here. Ugh. Ugh. Why does he not raise turn? Ugh. That's why I should not. If he's not raising turn with this hand, I should never bet river. Like, yeah. Okay. Probably should check turn, honestly, but you guys know why I don't check. That 10. Fuck, I don't know if I believe this guy's like just 3-bet into check. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what I'm thinking he's gonna fold here. 9s. Like, I don't know. I guess. In theory, I'm supposed to MDA raise this board. I don't know. Kind of fucked up here. Bro, it doesn't really say the game. Let me see if I can find it. I'm like looking at my other monitor. I probably could find the raise here, but I don't know. I just like proceed with caution. He like sized to like 3-bet with like nothing. I mean, he could just have McDonald's. I don't really know the guy, so I probably should have. 3x pot here. I don't know. It's full. Nice hand. If you have bluff, you have bluff. Like, I can improve on this card, so it's not like I... 3x is just giving me horrendous price. Yeah. I called last time he had nuts, so it's not like he's only doing it as a bluff. So I'll just like call it pretty accurately. I'm not gonna assume he's never doing his bluff. I'm sure he is. That being said, he should have a lot of bluffs there. The fact that the one time I called, he had value. Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm not looking at chat. Have you ever had any big... Yeah, let me see if I can find the game. I think it was versus the Rams. Not versus the Rams. Versus the... What would have been? Detroit, Minnesota. These were all early in the year, and then he got hurt. Well, he got hurt after literally week 1. It was the first game back. It was versus Minnesota. It was the game versus Minnesota here. So he gets hurt week 1 with the patella, the PCL injury, and then he came back for this game, and they were like, "Oh, he's gonna be limited going in." But it's like, dude, if he was actually hurt with a knee, why is he not playing? So, anyways, guys, I had him 1,000-1, or not 1,001, 10-1. Well, but I put $300 on it because like that's like by far the most. That's like 100x what I usually bet on sports. I never bet much on sports because like I don't want to be a degenerate gambler. I just bet for fun. Yeah, and it hit in the first half. So nice, we'll take that. But I didn't want because the actual the reason why, guys, is the sports. Okay, fuck this. What is this? Probably just fold here for sanity, right? What's his call? I don't know why it took that long. It's kind of a timing tell. Okay, obviously it was call with praise. It's probably bad, but never mind. It's definitely not bad. Overbet on the king is a bit of a sizing tell, guys. I think we're going to call him. I think he should run 75 here. Okay, we should lose here. We block like king jack bluffs and like ace king of hearts. The issue is he picked up a 5, by the way. We lost because he picked up a 5. I think a lot of his bluffs are 5x. That's the issue with calling this hand on turn. I don't know. That being said, he could just be making a mistake. I don't know. I read into the sizing tell too much. I probably should just overfold. The reason why you just run 75 is you want to bet a lot of 8s through queens there and ace 7. I mean, you just got like super, super big, mega big. You just can't bet those hands, so it's just a super big error. I do have king x to defend, so I could have just done that. Because I'm going to still call like a bunch of king x of hearts on the flop. Right, chat? Like I'm going to call king, queen, king 10, and king, queen with a king of hearts. Yeah, I'm going to call king, queen with the queen of hearts. So it's not like I don't have king x. I'm going to have like still hit king x 2 pairs. So when you go bigger, it just lets me like fold out more of my 7x. You know what I mean? Like you're not being able to like, it's just like a sizing error. with the strategy. Because you're like polarizing, but in reality it just doesn't make sense too. Yeah, I know. I'm just like lazy and I just use DK. But like, yeah, sometimes I try to. I just not that big of. I'm kind of like Yuki. I'm not like I know people that are like trying to make more money sports betting. I just don't. I enjoy the sport, so I don't want to like turn it into like something. I just bet small for fun because I like scrolling the lines. Half pot means it could be like some McDonald's hand, so it could be like tens with this guy, dude. You never know. So odd. It's like tempting to jam, but like I don't think he's good enough. Obviously block Jack 10, right? Fortunate. See if we can get bailed out here. If he runs it twice, it should be like half the time, right? We get bailed out around. Nice! Well, that's one. Just a 3. It's not that hard. We'll take it. The yellow is healing. I'm big open here with like some actual equity hand. Check back a lot though because he's range checking or like probably is, and then I'm kind of making autopilot mistakes looking at the sports books right now. But I also just think I just have the second best hand a lot, so it just feels like I'm making a lot more mistakes than I am. It's probably a little both. Probably both is true. Probably not playing the best, but also probably just had the losing hand like 10 times in a row. And usually you feel like you're punting when you're second best hand hard stuck and you're just getting bet into. Yeah, Horton. I don't know. I haven't watched too much Seattle this year, like, but it seems like he's like kind of for real, to be honest. But yeah, probably just Hammer Barner. I don't know who else. I like to bet first touchdown for fun. So like I'm obviously a fish guys because like betting first touchdown is like usually a pretty recreational thing to do. Like I don't sweat it that hard. I had 1 year where I sun ran first touchdown, and then I had last year where I just completely. I still made money last year betting because obviously I hit 3,000 on Puka and my normal bet's $5. So like obviously you're just gonna make money unless you just like completely degen it off. Um, and then last year guys I put $500 on Cortland Sutton. When they were playing the Chiefs backups because he had a big contract incentive to get to like he would make like a couple extra $1,000,000 if he got 87 yards. And they're playing the backups, so I thought there was no way that like he gets that less than like 60%, like 40% of the time. Mike Evans, I did not bet. A lot of people bet Mike Evans last year with the incentive, but the issue is the line got pushed up like way higher, and like it was really juiced. And I figured like the issue with Mike Evans' line was the fact that he had to go a little over. They wouldn't let you bet the exact prop, at least on DraftKings. So I was not gonna risk that. And he ended up going like 1 yard over because they ran a play for him. If you guys remember that, so I didn't touch that at the end of the year, but I did touch the Cortland Sutton one, which hit in like the first half. So yeah, I hit those two. Those were like my only big bets. So I was like pretty undefeated with that. Probably would do better if I did more multiple sports, like if I used multiple sportsbooks guys and did all this other shit. Bro, half pot, half pot, half pot. If I had 8 of clubs, I'd rather bet. I don't know. I'd rather is. This guy runs me over with his small ass sizes. It's so funny. But I mean, like, whatever. Probably have to call in theory, but this guy's half pot, half pot, half pot, 3x only. No matter which line I've called, it's just been value. He's had more bluffs in the half pot line though, obviously, because people just bluff more when they size down in this pool. Just in case he has worse flush house or you can't get off a jack. We'll think for a while though, and we will jam it. There's a little bit of a merge here. We'll run it. I should probably look at what this guy's 3-bet is like somewhat normal, I think. Yeah, exactly. I just keep it for fun because I'm not gonna try to do both. I know some people try to do both. I kind of want like just run this as a triple. Like, what are the odds he had ace king? He could just not believe me and then call down like other shit. But like, I don't know. I mean, I still have fours is played, right? We're just gonna jam it in, guys. It feels like a punt, but whatever. Our story doesn't make sense, but also like who plays like this, whatever. We ended up just memeing this. Yeah, it's just whatever. Nice hand. Just nuts. Whatever. Seems unnecessary, but whatever. Same time, like I expect him to fold a lot of ace-x on flop. You might have some. Whatever. I don't mind it. It just sucks when he has nuts. I figured like he could just have all these underpairs chat that he folds out on river, like potentially, and I'm getting too good of a price. Obviously, he just has nuts. Like he has like normalish 3-bet, so. It's totally reasonable. I could also have like just like Jack 10 of clubs, right, or like 6-5 of clubs. Because like people would be like, oh, you would never have bluffs there. It's like, I don't know. Versus Orban, we're just gonna get this in here. I don't know. It's like this obviously a mix in theory, but I think he's like a little quite easy. Like ace queen of clubs. He probably has a lot of clubs though. Alright, we take it. It's first fold of his career. Good job, man. What's life without a couple punts every now and then? I just figured, like, dude, like, I'm revealing no bluffs. Like, I don't know. The ace isn't the worst because I will bluff ace-x, guys. Like, that's the thing. Like, he has to call ace-x, which is true. He might have ace-king. But, like, I will, like, my bluffs are going to be hands like ace-5, ace-3. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like this. I don't know. That's why I bet turn. Obviously, we just don't know because I had aces. Obviously, it feels like when you're bluffing and you're making, like, a punt bluff, guys. It looks like, oh, what do you... Oh, you're just obviously bluffing. But, like, when you're facing versus a guy, like, taking this line in game, you're like, what does he have? Like, it goes both ways, right? I still get dealt fours, right? It's not like I don't. I just did something crazy versus him, so I think I'm just going to go at him now with the 6-5 here. I can't imagine he folds a queen after he just saw me just jam 5s. That being said, like obviously that makes you exploitable a little, but I think 6-5 is still a normal play. I just like the only street I don't really like is flop. I feel like after that, like I just take each it's fine. You don't really play like the super big size. It's too easy to defend when there's a flush draw on the board. The run-ups are just like Jax doesn't have enough equity versus range compared to on a rainbow board. Because he's tougher than defending, guys. Because he has to call us junk when he has whatever. I mean, there's not that many 2 pairs and sets, right? Probably just go for 3 streets. I could easily see him just calling down 10x. It's what it is. He just saw me like absolutely yap with fives, so there's no reason I won't just like run into slightly normal line. And obviously the river's good. Could run check here, but like I don't think I think you can still bluff catch 10x. Put me on like 5-4 and stuff. Obviously, like if he has like fucking 9-7, we just like Siri near his bridge. But... I'm gonna fall out of my chair, dude. I might get injured. I gotta chill. I'm like slouching in it too hard. Clip it, clip it. Guys, what the fuck? We luck checkbacks here, but that being said, like, what the fuck does he have? He jams here, obviously we call because he could have jacks, right? Probably isn't checking too much 10-9 on the turn. I'm not gonna fold queens here. Call with ace jack. Call with ace jack, please. Just call with ace jack. Good jam like 10s as a bluff as well, so we're just gonna call. Oh, this is Barada. I'm getting snapped. Played the exact node yesterday. We had 9-8 of hearts. Except it was harder to bluff in that node. Due to the positions, because the board was a worse flop. Unfortunate. Like, we wouldn't have had as many pairs as we would have had there. Fortunate. I don't know, man. I don't even know what to think. Like, we're still up for the day. I'm pretty sure. Just like what is today in terms of cards? I'm just gonna check raise here on the ace. If he has like fucking pocket fours, we're not making money. Whatever. Actually, even if it's better on check, because you could have just hit a 4. No, you get a stock maybe, or like a lot more. Mercier ran a bluff. My friend told me this guy's like nittier, but he tried to bluff Orban, which has got to be like one of the craziest lines of all of poker history. He goes small enough, it's tempting to call. But... bigger, I'll just fold. Oh, that stings. Lol. Whatever, you bet turn on the deuce, I'll probably give up the order. If it was 5 of diamonds too, so it would have been better. My hand in theory probably should call, but half pot there is like... what are these hands today, chat? What are these hands? I don't even... like, it's just like... opposite distribution is just... 10k upswing. Instant. Opposite distribution, I swear, is just 10k ups. Like, obviously, all NEV was okay today, I guess. That's the only difference, but it's usually not. Guess I sound like I'm complaining now, but... it's probably complaining, to be honest. Just so many hands a day. He like folds most queen 9 on the turn. He has to have exactly queen 9 of hearts, by the way. Like, he's not going to call queen 9 on the turn here if it's an overbet with most hands. He needs exactly queen 9 of hearts that didn't raise flop. And he needs exactly 9-7 suited. Because he shouldn't have 9-7 off. That didn't raise. He has so many other calls. It has to be the jack of diamonds exactly, because the jack of hearts, I would have not paid him. So he one-outed me. Just crazy. Whatever. I mean, at some point it ends and we make money. I know I'm like crushing these games. I know I'm absolutely fucking the games. I know it's like it just some point it ends. Some point it ends. Some point it ends. Just not this session, maybe not the next, maybe not the one after. At some point it ends. All right, we B75 the flop. Of course we get the range call, even though he's supposed to be folding like half the time, but this guy just never folded a card in his life. Turn is okay as a bet. King of clubs is objectively good. 7 is objectively good. Bluffing this guy is, and he runs the auto check. Doesn't matter. Now the blockers are bad. Easy give up. Run high equity here. Why not? I'm running air versus this guy. Complete punt. Shouldn't say that because he's probably in the stream, but come on, man. He doesn't have enough self-control to find the fold anyway. We've seen that time and time again. Oh, he rivered me. Unfortunate. Whatever, it's won't pull it. Some point, it switches. Some point, it'll flip. Not today, not tomorrow, not the day after. Some point, guys, maybe next month. We'll get their cards. Yeah. Things will be good. That's what's keeping me motivated. Some point it stops. Like, I don't know. I don't know when, but it will. It's just like the law of probability. 60k hands, not enough hands. Next 100k. I don't fucking know. At some point it has to. It's just crazy, man. I'll probably gift a sub for this because it's complaining. It's just like, come on. It's like 4 auto stacks every session. 4 auto stacks, like every session. It's just like top 1% of range. Coolers after cooler. Not top of range when I bluff. Versus this guy, I'm like, oh, for a trillion hitting hands, by the way. Bets, you just delay bets turn. He doesn't bluff river enough, but whatever. I'll call his dumbass half pot size here, maybe. Maybe I'll just fold versus it. Anyway, I might get the sub, but no one's called me out yet, so whatever. Let's call his dumbass half pot. Nice. Wait, no, he has a straight. Oh, shit. Fuck. He got shot at me. Fuck. Nice him. Loki should fold because this guy is kind of a nit. To be honest. Whatever. I'll call him every now and then, guys. Like, if it wasn't for my opponents just like absolutely like torching EV this session, we'd be down so much. But I like obviously the games are so soft, so there's that. The games have been so soft, which is like obviously carrying me because I'm just getting like people are just like literally just like playing like I'm just getting free auto stacks from just like people like Rex punting it in there, which helps. Because there's like sometimes there's been 2 Rex on every table, which is I guess a certain form of run good. And then there's like the regs are just playing some of these guys are playing so atrocious. But it's just like I'm down 1k from the start of every session. It feels like I don't know. At some point it just flips, dude. I don't know how many set over sets we need to get back, but it's a lot. I don't know. I don't want to. I guess we'll call once. We'll run this hand into delay. It's okay. Anyway, sorry guys for complaining. I'll probably get. I'll gift a sub for this. I know my stream's been a complaint fest recent. Just like It's every session. It's literally been every session. I actually just worst I ever ran. It's every session. I think we still won today. But it's like I can't. It's like in order to win, it's so fucking hard too. Like it's like how the fuck, dude? How the fuck am I gonna make any money? Like how am I up? Like I actually don't understand how am I up. Like yeah, I'm facing this, and then if you do the EV, I'm still down 4K in EV. How am I up? It's been torture, dude. Let's run the this rep 7x only. I don't understand. How am I up, dude? I should be down after these 60K hands. I should have quit poker by now. I'm not even joking, dude. I don't understand how I'm up any money at all. We'll still check ace high. Like, there's no point of like polarizing into better stuff. Anyway, let's check our showdown hand. I don't know what he's gonna bet on the river value. He's probably gonna, I don't know. If he has an 8, if he has a 4, we'll still call. We'll call this. I don't know. Nice hand. Shouldn't call his bigger sizes, but whatever. We gotta look it up. 2 complaints starting early. I mean, I'm about to be done for the day, so we're at 3 complaints. Cause I'll chalk that all up to complaint. I mean, today's just been hell. I mean, we're like slightly up, just hell. Luckily, this guy called 4x pot with range in a spot where I knew he was gonna do it, so probably 0 bluff. So it was probably exactly he made an 86 big blind mistake. Like, not joking, that call by him was an 86 big blind error. So yeah, nice. I shouldn't say that, but yeah, whatever. Just cost me EV. Downside of streaming. Guys, imagine I wasn't streaming. I played for Sorban, though. Money in the bank. I would donk here, but he's not good enough to fold. Sucks. I would donk. In theory, it's an easy donk. Practice, he's not gonna know. Like, he's just gonna put me on 5-6 or 10-8, 10-9 and call me pure. Who cares? Sandy could 4-bet call off, but I don't want to do it at this depth. Bro, let's hit a pair, eh? I'm gonna donate a sub here. Let's increase the complaint counter. I know, I'm complaining. Delay HP, he'll still call once. Oh. I don't believe him. I mean, if he bets, I'm tempted to bet myself, but we'll just take it. He could be 2 pair. Unfortunately, he probably would have called me. Good start versus this guy. It's probably just call shot. I mean, how does he have spades? Like king, queen, king, jack, jack 10 of spades. Oh, it's just such an action killer. Maybe I should fast play. Whatever, man. I'm just obviously gonna jam versus this guy. Fuck, man. What a bad river. Like, what a bad river. If I just jam turn, I'm probably getting a free stack. Anyway, I'm gonna give the sub, and I'm probably gonna end stream. Maybe I won't. Maybe I won't end stream. Actually, I haven't been streaming that long. I'm just in quite the bad mood now. That him put me in quite the bad mood. Just like I literally getting one outed. Really, like I've had like multiple one-outs for the BBJ, dude. jam here in case he has like king X. I don't like streaming in a bad mood, so that's why I'm tempted to end stream because I don't like doing this. I feel bad for the viewing experience. It's pretty shit when I'm tilted. My blockers are objectively bad. We'll run it once because he should reload if he loses. We still don't have shit. Whatever. Yeah, nice one. I mean, I guess it's definitely a call. Blockers are mid at McDonald's, but I mean, like, just in case I have a deuce, you can call a deuce, I guess. We'll keep him honest and bluff him sometimes. I don't want to just think like he never needs to call me. Not that he has the self-control to find folds, let's be real, but still. It is what it is. Oh. Unfortunate. I mean, the river's good. He overbets. It's such a fucking face-up size. If it's a bluff, you just go bigger, right? It's like, I don't know. To me, it's just like the perfect amount of like, I have an ace, and I want to get called by another ace. I don't know. To me, I don't know. Maybe it's a bluff. I don't know. To me, it's just... He always just does this thing where he just sizes his hand. I don't know. It's such an odd bluff size. 105% pot. I don't know. You have to call him once. I've called him once before as a bluff in the bigger size, so I don't think he never has bluffs. He needs 40% bluffs, though. Most nodes, it's hard to come by. But my win rate calling him in these big spots, if he was bluffing enough, my win rate calling him wouldn't be what it is. It's either that or it's variance, because I'm not calling him with like objectively bad hands. I mean, I called him once with king queen, so. Anyway. Why is every session mode? Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand why every session is just the most. I'm just on ultra sigma difficulty. I don't get it. It's like, where is the easiest? Like, I'm playing in the most Mickey Mouse pool. Where is the easy session? Even if you're a 0 BB player, so even if you're -1 big blind, let's say I'm losing. Even if you're minus one big blind player, you should have a session where it's just not that fucking hard, right? Even if you're a losing player, just by the law of probability, if you play for 25, like, okay, let's do the last 15 days. If you play for 2 weeks, the odds that you don't just get one session where it's just you're hitting hands your opponents aren't and you're just winning. How have I not had these sessions? I'm tempted to call here. But it just seems like such a... whatever. Let's fucking call it, guys. We have great blockers. Let's just call it. See if it's a bluff. It's Jack-6 going thin. Whatever. I mean, he's not exploiting me. My hand is a god call, so it's like, whatever. Block Ace-3, unblock bluffs, block 5, block turn 2 pair. Whatever. His line is face up. Whatever. I'll keep him honest. Whatever. I'm mad at myself. If I played this guy versus 10k hands, I would start just throwing the cards in his face there. But we haven't played versus him enough. So we'll keep him honest. We'll keep him fucking honest. Whatever. He's running me over. He said he came in my stream, guys. He said, you're getting run over in the delay line. You do not call enough. What does he do? Goes for value in the delay line every time he plays versus me. Now I'm keeping him honest, okay? Because I have a god call. He's repping just delayed Jack X. He has infinite bluffs in theory. His range has never been trimmed. He obviously needs like 40% bluffs there, or like slightly less. Probably doesn't have it. Probably not enough. But still, whatever. We take the line. We take the call. You know what I mean? Just to keep him honest. He says I'm getting run over in the delay line. That's what his words exactly. I'm not calling enough. He has run the delay line so much for value versus me. If that was true, why? Like, that just doesn't make sense. He says I'm not bluffing enough. He calls me with range every hand. This guy. This exact guy. Do not understand. He's just trying to reverse level me. Like, that's like the cringiest logic ever. Just come in someone's stream, tell him one thing, and then just like reverse level. That's his strategy. Maybe. I don't know. To me, it's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We don't call that much for a big size. We just have great blockers. Whatever. Is what it is. Just run 75 on the river here. Let's just overbet river. Whatever. He has a flush. He has a flush. Or 7-6. Whatever. I have infinite bluffs. It's just get called by like Jack 9, no spit. No Jack 9, no club. That's my prediction. Actually, I think that's too generous. 8-6, no club here. If he jams, we fold. We have infinite flushes as played and stuff. So. Jack 6, no club. 8-6 with the 8 of clubs. Okay. That's probably the worst 8x to call with, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst call. Not the worst call. He had some blockers. We'll take it, though. But I don't bluff enough. He checks river. I guess we'll go over it. We'll go for it. Whatever. We got played. Well played. Snap jam. I don't know. Overbet here is ambitious, bro. Probably just an ace, right? Like my perceived folding range here just doesn't need to be overbet to be bluffed. Sure, run it twice. So I can flex how bad my EV is, because if you run it twice here, I'm more likely to have worse EV, I think. Didn't matter. I was being ambitious when I said 8-6 no club. Look at him running value in the delay line for the trillionth time, even though I don't defend enough. Wow, what a goat this guy is, dude. It's so comical, man. Comes to my stream. It's just like it's just so cringe. Like he's overdoing it. He ran half pot here, which is like obviously fine. He's obviously kind of running me over because he just like bets thin, and then like I can't bluff him. But that's just what happens when you don't have cards versus players like this. Now it's obviously tempting to call here. But it's probably just a weak ace, right? Plus he has 8x's played. Top bottom usually is like the 1-2 pair that slow plays the most, so we'll run it. Because it gets like the most about a bad runouts usually, so you kind of like, yeah. Play nit. Just because you play like a nit, bro, doesn't mean that you just hit more hands. That's the thing about poker clocks. It's not like just because a guy never folds to me. I mean, wow, what a turn card, eh? Any plops? The only guy I really liked when I looked at it was AJ Barner. For like his alts. But like I don't know if it's actually good though. Decent flop here. You have more QJ than him. You should be able to bluff this board really aggressively. Whatever, I don't think we're down for the session yet. Chat, I love you guys. I'm doing better at like not complaining. Obviously I have to add the complain counter because I did complain. I'll gift another sub, dude. I'm low-key getting rinsed out by this. My goal next stream, guys, is to run a 0 complaint stream. It's not that good of a bluff here because, yeah. Bluff serious to turn like 8x into a bluff. I don't know. You have like god blockers here, chat. But I think best blocker would be ace X of spades. If I had ace X of spades, I would consider it. If I had like ace king of spades, I would definitely call probably. If the guy's like aggressive enough. Oh shit, guys! By the way, like instead of if he thought like I was bluffing enough, he has a god bluff here, chat. He blocks Jack 10. He blocks like ace 10 first of all. He blocks ace 8 rivered, which is like a completely viable hand, right? Because like ace and 8. He just says everything about this hand is just good. He blocks like pocket 8's trapped potentially. He blocks every 2-pair. You know what I mean? If I was trapping king 8, like he blocks everything. But instead of turning this hand into a bluff, because like if I was playing for someone I thought they had a lot of bluffs here, I would run this hand as a jam, because for that reason, what's it called? First of all, just because I like think okay, in case he has just random ace X, like, but no, my opponent's he's a nit guy who just stations. Like he tells me I'm not aggressive enough. Run that in a sim, it jams a lot. I guarantee you. It is what it is. You block Jack 10, obviously. Fold here. Thanks for the sub. Oh, it's on tilt. Yeah. We're doing a sub every time we tilt, so I complain. It's just like, this guy calls me a nit, right? But it's like, look, this hand is such a great bluff. Your third pair. But you have like great blockers to bluff. Your call EV can't be that good. This hand mixes. He sets a little down. We'll call it sometimes. Probably not the best play, but it's because like bluffing this guy's torture. My hand's like usually probably better as a bluff because it's a lower equity hand. Leverages the fact that he uses IP to overbluff him. But all of this is just McDonald's when you're playing versus this guy probably. So I could probably just overfold. The delay raise here seems kind of nutted. Whatever. Do we just run it? I think he folds a pair, but I think he folds overs. Alright, whatever. Let's bluff him one time. Delay raise is so nutted, man. She's just gonna have 7x a lot, right? Fuck, I don't like it. Because the issue is he has 7x too much. My hand has to jam river, but I'm just not going to for my sanity. Yeah, whatever. I lose to a7. This is why I hate this hand. I lose to a7. I have to jam river. Okay, at least he had 10-9. I can handle it. If I lost to a7, I wouldn't be able to handle it. At least he had a call. I only raised because I folded his bluffs. And that makes it a good raise. And the raise IP is so nutted. Obviously, he played the hand fun. Like, what can he do there? He doesn't call too much queen X, but the issue is he does in reality. But still, we run 75. He just shouldn't have like queen 8 offsuits and stuff like this. Like, he should fold these on the flop, and we have them. Min click. Yeah, I don't believe you. Don't believe you're bluffing. Just like McDonald's size. Sorry. I don't know. Well played if you found it. If you had a queen, I don't know. Well played, I guess. You were going for it. You probably call queen 8 offsuit on the flop because you just range call, but nice. And if you're running delay raise, I don't know. Like, you could have Jack 9 and run it. Whatever. I'll let you win. Not blocking King Jack's not ideal, but whatever. Having 2 on-suit hands and like I'm blocking ace 6 of hearts is probably still pretty good. Unfortunate. I should just call with the 5 deuce. Oh, this is like goated board here. Like, I don't know. Maybe at this point, this is like only bluff. That being said, it's probably still losing. We're blocking potential folding range at this point. Like, I guess we're getting some ace 9 folds here, maybe. Ah, wow, put that river. That river is not good. Theory, we could jam this. I don't know. He probably just has queens too often. I just bet turn because it's like so good for range. But he just has something. Bro, can we get draws versus this guy though? Like, we're just like over trillion versus open under. Like, King of spades not the best give up. Like, you could have king 9 of spades. Bro, Shed, you don't need to tank that long, bro. Just hurry it up, okay, man? If you somehow had ace 5 of spades here, bro, you wouldn't need to think, right? You would just rip it. So just do the same with your value. I understand. But it's like, okay, I get it. Maybe you need to think, like, how thin can you go? Like, are you thinking with queens there on the river in case I have ace-jack? I get that, I guess. I don't know. But the issue is then you only think about the thin value hands. You don't actually think about the bluffs. Like, I mean, yeah, I get you can mix to be balanced, which is valid. And if you had a bluff, you would tank to make it look like you have queens. Okay, I get it. I get all these things. But, like, just hurry it up. I'm never calling you. Come on, man. Just hurry it up. Turn's definitely losing from my experience. Like, I have to find the triple. But, I mean, the thing is, like, we get to, like, I don't know. He could fold some of these hands. The issue is turns just continue too much. On this number, we'll could 3-bet Mr. Orban. Probably going more linear when he opens 3x, so maybe these hands stop becoming as relevant, but whatever. Bro, what happened to Dogshire delay, bro? Where's he at? We'll just take Tube Street this. Where's the guy at Tech Station? Obviously, my hand's a nut jam, guys, but you really think I'm gonna fucking jam here? You're out of your mind. You're out of your fucking mind. He's probably in the stream, so I shouldn't say that, but whatever. Bro, how could you not complain in this? Appreciate you. Appreciate you have some awareness. How fucking difficult this has been. That being said. Psychological warfare level run bad, pretty much, dude. I'm glad you're on my side, Kyle. You're one of the good guys. Okay, we'll just get this in. I think this guy has like normal 3-bet. I don't know, I could be wrong. He goes bigger too, so we're more incentivized. Half pot, then jam. The issue is it's just aces so often from my experience here, guys. I don't feel good about it. If I see turn jam, I feel better. Okay, obviously that would have been a great card. This is a little thin here, I think. The thing is, though, chat, we block, like, okay, he could have 2-pair. The thing is, we block, like, I don't know, we have such good blockers. You know what, fuck it, I'm calling once. Oh, just what? I have the best blockers possible. Oh my god, have a bluff. Just have a bluff. I know I literally said I should never bluff him, but it's like, oh my god, he's in, like, I feel like he's in the stream. How? It's the only handy, like, oh my god, dude. Like, it's just like, oh my god. He doesn't even consider, oh my god. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna end stream here soon in a sec. This guy is just ridiculous. I mean, have a fucking bluff one time. Oh my god. My blockers are god tier. The main queen X of heart hands he's going to be trapping is with the queen of hearts, right? The 10 blocks Jack 10, right? Obviously, he probably never has this, I guess. So maybe the blocker is kind of McDonald's here. I don't know. Maybe I should just fold. I don't know. I fold at the spot every time. I cannot believe he has it. I cannot believe it. Bro, he raises like hands like queen jack on the flop, so we're gonna go thin here. Whatever. Fucking, if he raises me, I'm literally so out of here. Because he could have 7-6. Like, be trapping threes. I don't know. If he's self-aware enough to just go at me after I just called him light because he thinks I won't do it twice, then he deserves the fucking pot, man. Oh my god, bro. Like, give me these cards! You know how much I make if I have his cards today? Oh my god. He's just doing voodoo strats every fucking hand, bro. Nuts. Voodoo. Like, it's actually crazy, bro. Like, these hands are just, it's always winning. Always winning, man. Like, perfect jam. I mean, obviously, perfect jam, he doesn't find it. Like, obviously, like, I feel like he's in the stream, so I figured, okay, maybe he's running this. I don't know what's getting into me. This is why I lose heads up, because I actually also have no self-control. Like him, I have no self-control. So I called here. I just don't know what he's repping. He's repping just 7-6, and, like, maybe thin raised queen at king 8. It's the only hands, dude. And I figured he could just have, like, fucking any ace-x of hearts hand, like, with a pair, or, I don't know, man. I figured, like, my line seems so exploitable to overbluff, because I'm literally massively overfolding it. Oh my god, man. Because I've just been overfolding versus raise all day. So I just fucking say fucking I call. Just holy fuck, can this guy just, like, get bad cards one time? Like, I don't even understand. He just gets run over. Like, he would digitally just die on the spot. Bankroll busted, bro. Anyway, I'm tilted, but it's just so fucking crazy, dude. I'm obviously, like, tilted because I'm mad at myself. And I'm gonna gift a sub here, because I'm obviously complaining. So let me go gift a sub. You can go for value here. He calls ace high. We can go 2 streets. I might go 3 streets here. Alright. How does he have a jack? Alright, I'll check river. At least the 5s. It's not worth it. He could have ace 4. Yeah, queen 9, okay. Oh my god. It's just every hand. This guy is just like, just checks and rivers it in. It's driving me absurd, dude. But whatever, like, I give off tells on stream. Checking A's. Why does he... Dude, he's clearly playing me different, chat. He would never do this before. I don't know, downside of streaming. He's gonna come and tell me all my exploits, but, like, he's literally stream sniping me, so it's like, whatever. I can't jam this for value now because he's in stream. Still will, I guess. Bro, I hate this experience of playing poker is insane, guys. Oh my god, whatever. I can't have the VODs up, dude. It's just so crazy. Like, he would never do this earlier. He would never in a million years, guys, do this. He would never trap turn with kings. With queens on turn. It's just objectively a bad play, too. He would never do this. Oh my god. Just, like, it's like these guys are, they're in the stream watching me play. Like, it's just, oh my god, it's just driving me crazy, dude. It's like I had so many chances before this guy adapts. He was playing so horrible that, like, we just had like a 50 big blind spot versus him for like so many hands, but I just can't keep it together on stream. Like, obviously when I play higher guys, I'm not gonna say anything. Oh my god, dude, this guy before would just check call here, like 5x pot raise. I mean, the good news is now he's maybe playing better at the game, so like I could play more normal. I don't know. It's still hard to bluff him because he's a little bit of a schizo, but I guess I just have to adapt again. I don't know, man. I literally just have such a high hand sample of him just playing absolutely ridiculous. I have a YouTube short of him reopening basically that equivalent hand in a 3-bet pot and then calling off a 4x pot jam. I don't know, man. Double good, we'll run this as a bet. Folds out better a lot. Eight's not good, but it doesn't really change that much. So I guess we just keep going. I mean, obviously now you'd probably rather a heart. I still don't think we check king, queen. Like, we can check other hands. I don't think we check this one. Like, we unblock, like, ace queen and stuff that folds. Folds, like, ace 7, right? We don't block all the ace highs that call, like, ace 5 and stuff. Anyway, guys, legit tilted, so. Nice, you actually got a fucking fold for once. No, I already gave the sub, bro. I already gave the sub, didn't I? Oh, no, I haven't given it yet. I just did it 4 minutes ago. What does? I just have to change it in the thing. Thanks for it. We're going to check back here. There's too much queen and jack x of diamonds. Unfortunate. There's too much queen and jack x of diamonds, in my opinion, for me to bother betting this river. I mean, he needs to call McDonald's at this point. Basically, guys, he needs an offsuit queen jack. You had queen 10, but most of his queen and jack x still defended are going to be suited. He's going to have a lot of queen and jack x of diamonds as played, obviously, because we go 75 flop, he calls overbet turn. At that point, he's just so dense towards it. And then river, he could like find hero folds with one pairs. So at that point on the river, it's just not a good river to bet. I would have jammed river if we got a good river though. I block the hands I want to get called by, right, which are like bad queen and jack X. If I had a queen or jack of diamonds in my hand, I would consider I would consider betting for value, but I'm not going to bet for value without it. What a fucking horrible session. This might like I just can't believe this, dude. I'll donate. I just can't believe it, guys. I'm gonna get off soon. I just can't. Mental asylum versus this guy, dude. Just literally, we were up 1K and we're just running. It's so toilet. I didn't even know how to describe. Like it's like also like when I'm doing random shit like raising 5 deuce on turn. Like if my opponents like, dude, will hit the fucking 3 there and just stack me. I've yet to hit spots like that. Like how many times am I bluffing and I just bang the gutter and get the stack? It just hasn't happened. How many times am I bluffing flush up, bang it, and hit the stack? It's just not happening. I don't know. I'm not trying to be like a victim, but whatever. I just gave 2 subs, so we're complaint cutter at 5. I've literally donated $30 today or more. So hope you guys all. This is obviously a complaint session. We're gonna try to have a 0 complaint session next session. I can't do this, bro. I'm not quitting. Eventually, law of probability. I'm really tilted that this guy adapted. If he's not in the stream, like this guy's like basically wreck. To be honest, I don't know. I'm not even trying to be a dick. Like I guess I am being a dick at this point. Just like, I mean, look at my biggest hands versus him. He just like massively overbluffs king queen. Oh, 10-8 here. Huge EV error. Huge EV error. I sunruned him. Yeah, because we got an inflop. I don't know, man. Whatever. He's a nice guy too, but I don't know. So I'm definitely the one in the I'm the fucked up one. Like he's not even been that big of a dick. I don't know. I mean, he is stream sniping me, so there is that. I mean, I welcome it because like I'm just gonna assume everyone's stream sniping me. I'm more mad at myself for just not being able to keep it together. To be honest, when I play higher, I'm gonna have to. This was a crash out sesh, guys. I've been keeping it together, but to go up 1K after what happened yesterday and then to lose it all the way I did, I don't know. I just want to get out of the stake. I just want to get out. Get me out, bro. This is the most 200 I've ever played in my life. I don't even think when I was climbing stakes it took me this long to get out of 200 at this pool. When I was way worse at the game, I went up 10 plus big blinds. 2 years ago, way worse at the game. It's just, I don't even know. No words, man. We'll flat here. Just half. God card for my range. Obviously, we have 9s. It's okay here to block, I think. If he jams, he's just like, whatever. Jamming into this range sucks. Could play it as a bluff, but... Oh for a trillion, like I said, versus this guy. Oh for a trillion. Oh for a trillion, bro. He's Aikido the board every time. I don't know, let's hit a 6. Let's come on. Bail us out. You just gotta complain enough. I knew it was coming. You just complain enough and it comes. If I lose this hand, stream's ending. You guys won't even see it. Of course he finds a random flop check on a board that's... By the way, you run this in a sim, auto range bet, 100% range bet frequency if you run in a sim. This guy pretends he's a solver, but he's running range check when I just have a 6. It's an auto range bet. Whatever. Maybe that means he has aces, though. Is this a joke? Like, is this a literal joke? Like, am I streaming 0 delay? He just gave up 10-8. There's no way. Do we go 75 on river here? Yeah, I think we do, because the story doesn't make much sense. And for that reason, he'll call. It's my logic. And if he has ace 10, he might jam. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Dude, I get range called here 100,000% of the time. He's just in the stream. So sick, man. There's no way he has a fold, guys. He would call king high here. He called king deuce in the spot earlier. And my story made 0 sense. I don't know. Sorry. Maybe overbet's better. Maybe I rep like less. Have a great night. Yeah, thanks, man. I'm gonna need it. Sorry about the complaining, guys. I hope it's like somewhat entertaining. I'm trying to like, I'm doing my literal best. I'm doing my literal best. Like genuinely, this whole experience has been so fucking frustrating. But like, I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. Like I'm really well off in life. I don't feel bad for me. I don't want anyone to feel bad for me. I'm just really like, I don't know. I've just been really frustrated. Appreciate all you guys though. Like I'm just very frustrated. Like my ego's not hurt. I'm like past the point of my ego. Like obviously I thought I was gonna get out of here in like literally a week, to be honest, when I saw how people were playing. And like just the way I usually like my usual win rate at the stake in the past. I never tracked it, but like I just never gone on a downswing more than like 2K. Never gone on a downswing more than 1K at the stake pretty much. Like over multiple sessions. I don't think I've rarely had lost sessions. I play on stream here. It's like, I mean, you can see why, right? Like imagine playing versus this guy not on stream. Like this hand, you're just getting like imagine you just hit sixes here, you're getting called by fucking queen jack. He just puts you on 8-7 and calls you a queen jack. Like, do you know how easy it is to make money? Like, but he's in stream, so it's just like not the same now. Guys, is it just me or my big blind defense? I never have a pair versus him. Is it just me? Like, he's just running this thing where he checks 3 times and I end up running 0 paired. I'd be like running, it's insane. He's just doing this thing where he checks 3 times and then he stabs and I have no pair. It's like literally like he's just spamming it. Maybe it's just anecdotal, but like it feels like he's just spamming it. I don't understand. Love the real content, not some bullshit real bot streams. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. I'll try to be better, guys. Anyway, I'm gonna cap the complaint counter at 5. I've given you guys 30 fucking bucks. I'm about to end stream. This is just one long complaint to end the stream. Versus this guy, I'll bluff. It's not him. This guy's like, it's folded now, though. The odds that this guy didn't adapt and he just found 4 folds based on the fact that he was calling king high permanently earlier versus me is, without being in stream, is like basically 0%. So, whatever. It's obviously like I know he's in stream though, so it's like he's so down here. But I think we just run like really big turn rates here if he runs like half pots and just pray for an overfold, like an ace jack folds. Of course. Just can't fold here, right? Like we basically have double nuts. He never has a flush. Raise here is obviously tempting, but it's a rack, guys. I'm not gonna raise versus big size. I feel like we're just priced in. Maybe we could run fold. I mean, a 10's probably an out versus king, like, so it's just too many outs. I have like god blockers, honestly. But he's probably just jamming ace king. Yeah, I should lead, honestly. Whatever. What happened here? No way. No way he checked back flop, right? He's checking back, dude. Like, why is he just spamming check back? He says, like, he comes to my stream, tells me I overfold and delay, and he's just over, like, I'm never calling his delay raises. Fuck, I should never say that. Oh my god, dude. What is going on? This is, like, almost unethical. This level of, like, play. To come in someone's stream and tell them they're overfolding delay, and then just range check back and run only delays versus them. That's almost an unethical level of backseating. No, Kyle. I feel like I'm playing very well versus pool. It's not like they're like leveling me with their shit play. I'm literally just running bad. Like in my opinion. Like I think at the beginning that was slightly true, but at this point, like I don't even feel like there's any hands where I'm being had. Like genuinely. It doesn't really feel like I'm getting owned. It feels like I don't know what spot I'm giving up EV in, really. Like there's a couple spots maybe I overbluff into a guy that's like trapping me, and I like misread the fact that he's like knows I'm gonna overbluff here. That's happened a couple times, but that was more so at the beginning of the stream. In the beginning, at this point now, I don't even know what spot I'm being had. I don't even know. I'd be basically out of the stake with the good RNG. I'd already be out. Like objectively, my EV is just so in the bin. I don't know, whatever. This obviously complain. I'll probably take this VOD up because this guy's gonna benefit too much from watching the whole thing. For sure. So I'm gonna delete this VOD for sure. My opponents will benefit too much. I'll keep most of my VODs up though. Obviously I should probably fold turn here. Like this turn is like so imbalanced and I block bluffs. So I should just like make an exploitative overfold on turn here. Versus most players. It's funny, even at like 1K in the stake, guys, people do. This is obviously a thing, but whatever. It's obviously a thing, but whatever. Probably rather have queens or tens though. Like the jack is like probably blocking folds, right? Like, ace jack is definitely in the folding range. King jack, he doesn't have it, but still, jack, whatever the top bottom two was on the. I think I've been running good with sets today, to be honest. The issue is I lost with two of them. That's the issue. I've been running good with sets, but I got set over setted, so. And then the other guy just randomly invented a folding range, even though he never runs it. I'm just going to call here no matter what. I think the price, if it folds to me, it's good. If other people call, it's good. The issue is your range is face up, so you don't get paid when like the board runs like 3 low. But I don't expect a rec to adapt. I think this is like ace king or bust, so he might bluff here though. He picked up equity. But I'm not going to bother losing more with my hand. I went for the pure set mine because the price was pretty decent. And obviously, like, there's a chance he just has ace king and we win, which would be like quite McDonald's. Whatever. Have another fantasy question. If I'm just gonna sell for next season, do you ETN keep eligible in the 9th X? No, I already know that's not the answer. In the 9th X year, and a first round is worth Henry's Tet. I think I'm going bad on the deal, but if I'm selling the season anyway, maybe it's not so bad to essentially just give up and have to 2 round 1 picks next year. Yes, but you should just trade for another guy's better keeper, right? That's how it works. You should just sell for like the best keeper on the slate. I don't know who the best keeper. Like Egbuka right now would be a very good keeper. Like you could just try to sell Henry for Egbuka if you're selling for next year. I don't know how it works. Do you have to draft a keeper? That matters. Egbuka would be a very good keeper. Who's another very good keeper that like could be available? Rome. I'm sure Rome went later. Rome would be obviously god tier. Yeah. So I don't know how it works. Do you ever stream with no camera? Yeah, I could. Probably even make the stream different, but I feel like the webcam makes people like the stream more. Yeah, I don't know. If you can't trade, I would like to see your roster because I find they're like obviously next year, yeah, unless it's like Tet in the first. Tet could be better than Eddie in the 9th. There's a chance. Depends who's available in your first, obviously, right, guys? I'm right, bro. Like, I mean, if everyone's keeping their first round picks and there's no one available, then yeah, it's less good. It depends on your draft order, right? Because like if your first is like the 101, I don't know how that works. Like, is it randomized or is it like, you know what I mean? Like, I was kind of getting addicted to this guy. I'm kind of mad. I just like what he did. When he's telling me he's doing something and then he comes to my stream and does the opposite. It's just kind of frustrating. So yeah, maybe I'm being an asshole, but whatever. I'm sorry, but. Surely we don't lose this. Surely. Hunt. We saw this guy like absolutely knitted up, so I want to hunt him. Because we saw him check down 9s 3 streets there. Bet once, fill it out. If he has like ace jack here, you could fold. If I get clubs, I could consider more. Being more aggressive, I don't think if I don't get clubs, I'm going to consider anything. Nice, nice, nice. This is why we hunt chat, because obviously, like, that's a printing spot. Guy check fold on a king high board. That's when you get off and do. What's the point of doing homework, dude? There's nothing to do homework because he just changed how he played instantly because he's watching the stream. If I really, really cared enough, guys, I would like if we were playing higher, I wouldn't say anything. I wouldn't say anything. I would just say, "Oh, fuck, we got called." I wouldn't say anything. I would just let him play as bad as he's playing. And I would say, like, with this 10-8 call, I'd be like, "Oh man, I guess he blocks an 8. I don't really like the call, but I wouldn't just. I'm not gonna be extra when we play higher. But right now I have no self-control, to be honest. Unethical? Yeah, literally, dude. Oh, if I was going into someone's stream and I was saying they stationed the delay line, they massively overfold the delay line and they're getting exploited by the pool, and then I proceeded to just range check back value and then run delay bets only versus them? Are you joking? That feels unethical. Am I wrong? Like, bro, if there's another guy in Ontario right now streaming, and I went in his stream, and I was like, bro, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I got some advice for you. Dude, I'm just giving advice, just genuine advice from watching you play. I think in delay, man, you're overfolding too hard. And then I started to get in his head, and then I started only running delays for value. Are you joking? Like, it's not that he's doing it like in a theoretical sense. He's overdoing it. He's spamming the fuck out of it. It's just like, what are we doing? He spammed it. You guys watch stream. Do you know how many like check back, delay, check back, delay with top pair? We placed it like 20 times. He checked back top 2 just to run delay. It's just like fifth or later. But how does that work? Like, can you trade for a guy who went 5th or later? Because if you're gonna sell the team, you should get the ideal keeper. Yeah, so like go for Ibuka, Rome. Those guys might not be for sale because they're basically god keepers. Trey Benson might be one. I mean, fuck it. You might as well get younger, take the risk. Maybe Trey Benson's just crazy. I mean, he's playing tonight. We'll see how he looks. If he goes off, you're probably not gonna be able to get shit. But so you might be too late. I mean, you might have like 40 minutes to go get Trey Benson if you really wanted for Henry. That's probably not the worst. That's a really volatile move. He could end up like potentially outperforming Henry for the rest of the year. Etienne, I don't like as a keeper. He's gonna be a year older. Like they might draft someone. I don't like it. Like he might lose the role to Bechel as well. I would try to sell Etienne. To be honest, like I would sell him and then I would negotiate with someone like, hey, he's a good keeper for next year. I took him in the 9th. I would like put that in their brain. I would literally, Kagami, I would legitimately tell people. You can run raise here as well, but we're on call. Oh my god. Just fucking jam it all in. Just jam it in. Pause. Absolutely pause. I ain't begging for that. I ain't begging for the guy to jam it in, but like low-key I kind of am. Like low-key I kind of am. Like. Nande. He just never has suited hand, right? But like, does he bluff his king? Okay, chat, this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he never has suited hand, so we just rip it. Because like it's an action killer. And I'm worried he just doesn't bluff ace king. He's betting so small. Like, call! Oh, he's thinking. What do you mean you think? Okay. We get 1 stack, like, with the absolute skill. Turning a 7 here is absolute skill. And then we get stacked over here. Three aces! Oh, okay! Ugh. Come on. Okay, you just know you're cooked, bro. You missed this. That's as good as it's gonna get. Whatever. Whatever. I got outplayed. We outplayed. We go absolutely break even. Even when we catch a sunrun, we just catch the fucking the L vibes down here. We got outplayed. Okay, I'm being so pick me. Okay, it's getting bad. Like the chat, the stream has officially broke me. I hope you forgive me. It's officially broke me. I can't even be excited for 2 seconds though, because this guy just gets all his kings on the cutoff, and I get jacks on the button. Unfortunate. But yeah, I would what's it called? You only get to keep 1, right? So yeah, I mean guys like Ibuka as well. Obviously, that's probably the best one. I don't know what round he won in your draft, but I would imagine Emmanuel Ibuka is probably the best. Yeah. I would, and also, bro, I would, if you're fully selling for next year, I would just probably get rid of Etienne, and I would just pitch to someone. I would just pitch to someone that he's a good keeper for next year, like you said, because since you like, if you go like, let's say you commit to getting a good keeper, you're no longer going to keep Etienne. So then you could use the fact that Etienne's a good keeper to get it to increase his value to someone. You could say, hey man, I'll give you Etienne. I took him the 9th, bro, and he's playing so well. Like he's a good keeper. Like you should use that logic to up his value to someone trading, because someone trading initially might not value him as high. So you got to play the sales tactic. Anyway, guys, I'm being a bit of a victim. I'm counting complaining at 5, dude. I've given 5 subs to stream. I've given 10 subs since I had the counter. I'm allowed to just cry for the last little like 30 minutes of the stream or less. I'm literally about to get off, so whatever. I give 5 new subs. I don't know. Maybe this guy's just like a gig in it, and I shouldn't even just care that he had a hand in the cutoff. This seems like a good triple in theory. In practice, this line's probably overcalled. Whatever. I don't mind merging flop. You can hit 9s. You can hit queen x. Hearts is like pretty bad. We block folds, so we'll just check. Unfortunate. Oh, that's worth noting that he runs this he runs jam over it. Like maybe that means he has less ace king. Still doesn't really matter for like jamming jacks though. It's probably better for jamming jacks to be honest. Maybe not better, but whatever. Obviously, you check call. You can check calls hand, guys, but then you have to run jams on certain cards. Okay, we're upping no 10x. I don't know. He has to have something. I don't know. Like that's obviously the ideal result. The thing is, it's just on this board, guys. When we run 75 on flop, and then the turn is a 10, we have so little bluffs displayed. So we're just gonna give up. You just have to play give ups there. If you didn't run give ups, you'd be so exploited. The run out just didn't do us any favors today. On that spot, pairing the 10 on the river just sealed the deal. It's like impossible to rep something. We have 0 10x. If we start reopening too thin, he could just start running like a bunch of check raises. There's just really no incentive. Like there's really nothing we can do. He should be betting a lot. He probably should have turned ace jack into a bluff, to be honest, in case we had like, I guess we don't really have a deuce. Because he had like 7-6 as a bluff. I don't know. It's probably okay to check ace jack. It's pretty strong. That is probably okay. Slightly overdoing it here, but it's probably overfolded. Chasing. I call here just because, like, I don't know. Small bet is like sus for me. I've seen too many bluffs for me to like fold king highs. Look, I just said 7 of diamonds would be nice out loud. Sounds like lucky. Yeah, appreciate it. Dr. Chosen, I think you just helped me. Yeah, Kagami. That's my advice. So I would just like, you need to tell me, like, I would say Ibuka, Rome are obviously the main guys that I could think of off the top of my head that are just absurd values if they're keepers. Like if you're just losing a 4th rounder to have a Rome on your team next year, he's gonna be a top round 2 pick. For sure steal. Ibuka might be a round 2 to round 3 pick. For sure a steal. We just fast play, right? Maybe I'm doing this too much. I don't know. Only 98%? Are you joking? Only 98? Take it. We'll take it. Great spot for me. Great spot for me. The fours are so hot. Anyway, when you ever watch stream to like the stream, because I think you are. I'm sorry if I'm being a bit of a dick, bro. You just pissed me off, but that's just because that's on me. That's not really on you. Yeah. So I hope you accept my apology. If anything, it's somewhat a compliment. You're frustrating to play against, bro. Can keep unlimited player as long as draft order after the 4th. But yeah, I get you. So yeah, so you can trade for the guy. Okay, so then you got to run those guys. Let me just scroll my teams, okay? Hypothetically, okay, you wouldn't be able to get him right now, but if a guy like JSN or something went about past 4th, like obviously, like there might be some random dude that like shouldn't have gone past the 4th that did. So regarding those, Quinshon Judkins is another one. I just looked at my team. Quinshon would be is a great trade for Henry right now. Actually, that actually would be my favorite trade for you, to be honest. Like more than anyone, I think Quinshon. Their offense is kind of shit, but like it has to be better by next year. So I love Quinshon Judkins. Yeah. Etienne's just fake, bro. Like he's not a keeper. He's not a keeper. He's too old. Like you need your keeper to be young. You need him to be going. You need him to be going into the season improving in ADP. Etienne's not going to improve in ADP. I'm telling you. Listen to me, bro. Let me look. So like a guy like Rome, who's another rookie running back that's doing really well right now. Oh, honestly, Scadaboo. Scadaboo is honestly not a bad. Like he probably win in like the infinite round, bro. Like Scadaboo is not a bad buy either, to be honest. Because he might be like a starter for the Giants next year. He just got like he's doing like. I don't prefer him as much, but like yeah, I prefer him over Etienne for sure. Guys like Pearsall, obviously. I doubt they went top 4. Like there's so many guys that are better than Etienne, bro. It's such a waste if you're gonna mail in your team to settle. No, man. I think the issue with your logic there, and it's kind of relevant, is right now you have an opportunity to get a young guy before he just starts playing just as well. I think this is early in the season. People aren't thinking about their keepers. Oh, that's unfortunate. I don't like my hand. I'm blocking like all these like 6x. Not to mention, I just don't like calling the big sizes recently. Like, also we don't improve. Like we lose the 8-9. That's why the 6 is kind of cringe. Because like, let's say I call there, hypothetically 10-6 guys, and we hit 2p, and he goes 130 on the river. I don't even like my hand. So, that being said, I probably have to call sometimes in theory, or I'm overfolding. But I don't mind overfolding. Let's bet here and get a worse pair. I feel like just calling off here. This needs so little equity. I don't know. It's hard to not have it. Like, obviously, yeah, okay, we got it. Obviously, if he's like aces or something. Good check by him. He's supposed to run a lot of checks here, so. Nice. Bang! Ah, the painter took the day off. The painter took the day off. Obviously, we're running 75 on over here. Okay, dude. Yo, Kagami, post your team in this channel. And I'll give you, I promise you, bro, I'll give you advice that will win you your league. I promise you. Like, maybe even this year. Bro, I'm not even joking. We're going to make my goal, we're going to make your team younger, so you have a good keeper for next year. We're going to that's our first goal. And then second of all, we're going to try to make your team have extreme volatility, so you potentially could save your team, because your team's kind of trash. Bro, post your team in Discord. We're going to fucking get your team back to being competitive. I promise you, it'll happen. You're going to make fucking mad money moves right now. We're gonna trade for the guys that are unproven, but have high upside. Guys like Quinshon. Obviously Rome's already broken out, so that's kind of in the past. That's kind of cooked. But hey, if you could get Rome, fucking grab him. He's him. Anyway, I'm gonna leave here. I don't know if I'm butting this guy. Well, it's like not, because Okay, it's my button. Oh, he buttoned me. Okay, whatever. It's fine. Maybe I buttoned him. Oh, we've been playing heads up here for a long time. I don't even know. Oh no, we had this guy. Is he dealt here? It looks like he's dealt. I don't even know. I feel like the guy was sitting out. I don't know. I can't read the table properly. It looks like it's my button. If he says I grimmed him, I'll give him a button. So come to the stream, tell me I grimmed you. I looked. This guy's stats are crazy, Chad. I think we just go with it. It could be ace queen. ADV pit player. I have no hand sample, but like it's obviously a go with in theory, so it's like. I mean, we got multiple angles here. No. We use up all the good cards too. We're so dead here. I mean, we need one. Ah, we're dead. I mean, this just sums up sums up everything for me. Sums it all up. So in the last 2 minutes, what did we end up? We closed out with the jacks into kings and fucking ace king into aces. Nice way to close. What a way to close, guys. What a way to close. Obviously, we're just gonna call here and then just like evaluate river. I don't think he's bluffing river. I'm gonna fold river. Unless we get this god of a river. Should just jam in over pairs though. No way he just like gets scared, right? We're not playing leads on the 10. Oh no! Oh, that was actually the only river because I was gonna fold. He was never gonna bluff river though. It's evident by the fact that he didn't. All right, we were at 12,300. Okay, we broke even and won on rake back. Whatever. We were up more. We broke even and won on rake back. Whatever. Let's look at the session. Yeah, post your hands, Sky. Give me in the fucking Discord, guys. If you have fantasy football questions, I'll literally answer all of them. Give my opinion because most people don't understand their league settings, and like that's like the main edge. Looking at player rankings is like doesn't do shit for you. Is this actually this is our session? We raked that much? No, we made an error here. Oh yeah, we made an error. No, this is the 25th. Wait, what the fuck happened? That's not real. That was a bug. This is what it is. I don't know. Why can't I download histories? Alright guys, we'll do it later. I don't know why it's not working. Alright, I'm gonna end stream here in a sec, guys. It's like 12 super sluts, bro. Trust me, these guys are fake. I'm the real Giga Sweat. Bro, the thing is, yeah, exactly. You just want to draft fun players, bro. But I'm telling you, bro, I'm gonna make you have the most fun team possible as well. We're gonna make moves to give you the most fun team possible. It's gonna be more fun and it's gonna have more chance. Okay? Because right now your team is too old, so you don't have any keepers to sweat. We gotta give you guys to sweat. Okay? We're gonna be training for guys like Scatabo, Quinshon, some of these guys. All right. Anyway, Scatabo is probably gonna be harder to get. Quinshon's gonna be harder to get. I don't know how, but maybe people. You never know. People might sell him. We could take the risk with Genty as well, but he's not really a keeper. But might as well take the fucking risk right now. And BTJ. Why not? Anyway. Yeah, Henderson's good, but he said Henderson win in the first 4 rounds. Oh, he has Henderson. Yeah, he has him. I remember that. Yeah. Okay.